I want to look 25 at tonight's ball. What do you suggest?
A time machine?
Getting old is a gift.
Seem to have reached the age where life stops giving us things and starts taking them away.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Which one of us passed out first?
I'm getting too old for this shit.
I'm getting too old for this shit, Gino.
I'm too old for this shit.
Here's the thing, Cooper. With age comes a certain perspective.
I'm too old for this shit.
I think I'm getting a little too old for this shit, frankly.
I'm too old for this shit.
We're getting too old for this.
The only way to stay out of trouble is to grow old, so I guess I'll concentrate on that.
I'm too old for this shit.
Oh, good. Everyone's here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I have a great stream tonight and I have a great panel here. Let's get started. Hello, chat. We've got Deleted Scene stopped by earlier and he said, hello, can't stay. Got a little overbooked. Let's see. Rebel Rachel.
Yeah.
How you doing? Good win. Good win. I saw your comment. I have to tell you something later. I'll message you on X. All right. Oh, Holland. Hi, Holland.
Is Holland here? Oh my
And
goodness.
my panel, Enigma. How are you, sir?
Doing great. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for the invite. I'm very excited.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Corey.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I know I was holding the show up there a little bit, so I appreciate the little bit of grace there.
All right.
But
Mark and done. That's 25 cents already. You put
25
yourself.
cents.
We've already talked about this.
Can I just
cannot do this anymore?
Can I just give you $20 right off the bat and just call it good?
No, that defeats the point.
Oh,
the next
okay.
80 streams.
I'm gonna prepay. I'll be on.
Oh, Nadia would be so disappointed. Come on now.
I know. Won't be the first time I disappointed
yourself
her.
is disturbing.
But no, thanks for having me on. I'm looking forward to. I don't know. I don't know every single one you watched. I'll admit that. So I'm interested to get down through those and get talking about them. And I'll admit if I haven't watched one before. So there we go.
I'll admit if I haven't. And my partner in crime for that month, Proc.
Hell yeah.
Friend, how are you?
I'm doing well. This will be fun. Say it's been a little while since you and I have actually chatted, and yeah, it'll be fun to do things, outside of the back rooms where we usually commingle.
Back rooms. Yeah. Okay. All right. So just to let everyone know, I've got a video here that I've put together. Oh, it's already playing. Pause. There we go. So the first movie is Snowpiercer. How do I get it back? There we go. Okay.
So do we need to say something, or are you going to at least take a little break between each one?
Yes. So I have a little summary here, 2 to 3 sentence summary.
Okay.
I'll read it just in case anyone.
I didn't know if we had to be like really quick and like shout something out like wait. And
5 seconds.
No. Where the if you are talking, I will pause it. There's no rules. No rules.
If we're talking, look who you got on the panel right here. We're all going to be talking. So come on. We're all going to be talking. Let's go. That's
first
why we're on
movie
here.
we watched. Well, first movie I watched because I think this was just me in the beginning. Snowpiercer, January 1st, New Year's Day. A post-apocalyptic society survives aboard a perpetually moving train divided by class, with the poorest forced into the brutal condition at the tail. When a rebellion erupts, the journey to the front reveals the disturbing systems that keep the world in balance.
Ooh.
And begin.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I watched this movie because my boyfriend's like, I hated this movie. I was like, what? I wanted to see this movie so bad. Like I remember, and I never got around to it. So when I was doing this, I was like, okay, this is the first movie I'm going to watch. I remember I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the ending at all. It had so much potential, and then it just was like this thing. Ooh, and I was just like, oh no. So who's seen this?
I have.
Okay.
So, have you actually looked into like the theories behind it?
So I know it was a comic graphic novel written by some French people.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. But talking about the movie itself. People have looked at the movie, seen all the little details in there, and they have pieced together that this is secretly a sequel to Willy Wonka.
I knew where you're going with that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
His idea went wrong.
Yep.
I love hearing theories like that because
tell me more.
Because then I'm like, I want to watch it again.
Okay. Scroll back to some of those lead characters, specifically like the villains, and tell me that they don't look almost exactly like the little brats from Willy Wonka.
The brats,
like they're the grown-up versions of.
I mean, if she was just wearing blue instead of yellow,
right?
Oh dear.
Right?
He said, oh dear.
It's coming together. There's a guy with a gun.
Willy Wonka?
No.
Transformed?
Now, I think that'd be that snooty bitch with the going for the goose with the golden egg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then there's some guy in here with a revolver. That'd be like what is it, Mikey TV or whatever his name was?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big old fat guy as well. It was the son of Augustus Gloop.
This was my favorite part.
Oh
yeah.
And if you look at the equipment in the very front of the train, all of it is specifically operated, or like the only people that would be able to physically operate it would be either midgets or kids.
Or Oompa Loompas.
Exactly.
That's why they were looking for the kids.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I might have to rewatch this now with
with that in mind,
with Josh, and just be like, listen to this, Josh.
Listen to this.
We're
Hear me
gonna
out.
Watch this with these glasses on.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Just pull out your tinfoil hat and let's go on a ride.
You know, and I actually like that as an idea. It would bring a lot more interest to it, because obviously this is during the time that Chris Evans is not doing huge things yet in the MCU. And so, you know, and the one gentleman who is from Jumper, that was what he was best known for, his sidekick, his buddy.
Jamie Bell.
Yeah, but man, the interest and idea. Who would Chris Evans be pertaining to the Willy Wonka world? Who would we posit him as?
The obvious answer would be Charlie, but I'm gonna go. We go with the uncle.
What about Charlie? It's not Charlie.
No, that'd be the easy answer.
But it doesn't mean it wouldn't be fun.
I know.
So where did this Willy Wonka theory come from?
Just people on the internet putting pieces together.
Okay.
Being
How
like,
long
"Ooh."
ago was this? Well, I mean, the movie came out in 2013, so.
Yeah, it's shortly after that.
Okay, so probably during the before times.
Yeah.
That's Sashi.
I would say,
yes,
even
hi, Sashi.
I'll agree with everything so far. I loved fan theories. Those actually made me want to go back and rewatch it again, and it'd be like, oh yeah, there you go. I can see that. I can see that there. And I agree with the ending. I'll agree with that too. But I thought it was a very interesting premise.
Yes.
As a whole, I liked the idea of it. I don't know, some of that dystopian class system. I know they're kind of looking at the 1% versus the 99%, and everything else. But no, I thought it was a very interesting concept, and I don't think they stuck the landing like I think you were saying there, Rachel. But no, overall, I thought it was an interesting take on, there's some
society.
Society, social commentary there. Not saying that in a bad way, but it's playing on classes and looking at that. But I thought it was an interesting concept of this perpetual train that had to keep on moving, or things were going to completely freeze up, and what had happened with the world. And you start questioning what is reality and not reality in some of the things that they have going on. But
I think that was a big problem for my boyfriend. He's like, why is it on a train? Why does it constantly have to be moving? And I was like, I don't know.
Well, it's I think it's kind of like the concept of running water won't freeze. So I grew up in old country homes that, in a cold area of the country, and you'd have where pipes would freeze and you have pipes burst. And, like when you got in those sub-zero temperatures, you'd turn on the faucet to let it just keep on dripping. And if you had that water circulating, it kind of would help, or the theory would be that it would help from it freezing up. Didn't always work, but so anyway, I think they were kind of playing off of that theory, like that train kept on moving so it wouldn't completely freeze up, because it was never stopping. It kept on going.
Right. Yeah, in my brain, one of the plot holes was, again, it can easily be explained away, but you have them in the back of the train, or to an extent a slave society, and they kept saying, when we get there, and it's just like, if you've been on this train for this amount of time, you should have come to the realization that you're never going to get there, Yeah.
But I think it's that bliss and ignorance thing sometimes, where they just, if they really thought about it, they probably wouldn't believe it, but that's just what gave them just enough hope to keep on going, kind of a thing, even if it was unlikely. But
I mean, the movie overall, the production design was phenomenal. The way that they did the different colors of the different classes, of the different everything, I think it was great. It's just like, if your story isn't there, it brings everything else down.
Oh yeah.
There's some pretty good brutal scenes in there too. I'd say, like going between the cars when there was that whole move to go up the class system, kind of, like to keep on breaking through to the next car and go. There were some pretty brutal scenes through there, but yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's worth a watch, but I agree with you. It didn't have a strong end for me either.
Yeah.
How would you think would be a more justifiable ending?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
I could tell a better story.
Yeah, no. I agree.
Listen to me.
When I went, and I brought this up previously in one of the movie mysteries or whatnot, but we were talking about Ready or Not 2, and I said, and I was telling the guy at the theater, because he hadn't seen it yet, and I said it's worth watching. And the big problem is that you've done Ready or Not, you did the movie, and people received it well. She survived. Now you're doing a second because, sure, you want a cash grab or whatever. The question now is, how are we going to land this plane? How are we going to come to a conclusion? And will it be convincing enough? And so, I think it's always a great premise. But even with a couple of my, amateur movie ideas, how do you land that plane? How do you give a justifiable conclusion? And I think a lot of executives are sometimes slacking in that,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So this was your first one for the month. Is that what you said?
Yes. Yep. Yes. It was my first one.
So
for the
January 1st, this was your watch. You started off the year with nothing but hope and joy.
Yes.
With this movie.
Yes. I said, great start to the year.
Exactly.
Let's keep the hope alive. Light that Olympic flag. Yes.
Yeah. I feel inspired. Let's go.
Start off the year burning flags. What the fuck?
Did you say that? I don't think you said that. Did you?
She said lighting the Olympic flag.
Lighting the Olympic flag.
Torch.
Yes.
Oh.
Torch.
Did I say flag?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, wow.
Was that a Freud?
I didn't mean it. Feds, don't come after me. I meant torch. I meant
Olympic torch.
Torch.
I didn't know the Olympics had a flag.
Yeah. They do.
Well, they don't anymore.
The circle. Yeah, she burned it.
Rings.
She burned it.
Speaking of burning,
yeah.
Yes.
Moving on.
I decided to continue on this wonderful, happy journey with Westworld.
Yeah,
All right.
Awesome.
Very good. So obviously, watch this because of the HBO TV show, and I was like, you know what? Let's put this on the thing. I want to see what they based it on. Let's see what kind of sci-fi techniques they had back in 1976. It was good. It was different than I expected. It was
the whale of a plane from the beginning.
Yep.
Did y'all see how giant that plane was? Like it looked like they were a giant hotel flying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is the first movie I joined you with.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the room.
Yeah.
I know. Look at
that. That's not why.
Look at that room. I don't know.
When I fly, I don't get that kind of room, and right? I'm not even that tall, and my knees are smashed against the seat in front of me.
Okay, there we go.
So with each of these, Rachel, not to put you on the spot, but are you going to give like a go out and see it? If you can catch it, it's okay, or nah, don't bother. Are you going to give kind of like
probably. Well, the definite ones where I'm like, we should see it, but some of these I'm kind of like, I'm assuming everyone's already seen it.
Snowpiercer, when we just got done with that one, what would you throw that one out? No, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but this is your show. These are your movies you watched.
No, not even
people want to know.
Spot.
People want to know.
I already have the ratings written down. I just gotta turn to the page.
Well, just like you
I gave it a 5.
5. So middle of the road. If it's on
middle of the road.
If it's on cable, it popped up, and you don't have anything to watch, go for it.
If you want to see beautiful production design, it was great on that. The acting, I mean, you have some top-notch characters, but don't get too invested in actual story and making sense.
Yeah.
So that's why it was a 5.
Yeah. I loved the pixelation that they had coming out of the AI. That was great. When we're getting his view and vantage point, and they're showing pixelated video, I was like, that is so cool that they're doing that when we don't even have that yet,
Yeah.
Because I can't even remember this. Yeah, Westworld. Yeah. I can't even remember what year did this?
76.
76.
Good year. Good year.
And
so somebody on the panel might have been born in that year.
How they were able to come up with the idea, or how they did the idea of pixelating and the concept of these people, and then that's what we have now. They show it on Facebook and everything, what 1995 football looked like, and now what 2025 football. It's just like the extreme change. So.
It's always fun when you watch some of these and they say a future year, and then we've gotten to that year, and you're like, nah, we no flying cars yet, no, or this or that, but anyway, sorry, Rachel, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I highlighted Rebel's comment because I'm sorry, I broke her heart. I'm sorry.
Of the last movie, or what? How'd you break?
Yeah, for Westworld. No, for Snowpiercer, giving it a 5.
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you don't think people should see it. It's just not top of the list.
She's getting better, Goodwin. No. She's been watching a new movie every day.
Rachel's just a heartbreaker. She just goes for it.
Now, what's y'all's position on how this one compares a little bit with The Matrix?
These people are going into it knowingly, though.
Yeah.
That I think, to me, sorry, not to, but that's like in my mind, these people are going into it knowingly. So they want that fantasy. They want that disconnect from, or this alternate reality. And Matrix, they weren't making a choice to do it.
I would say this is a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
the Matrix comment, I'm wondering from his point of view, like from Yul Brynner's point of view, if that concept would actually come to fruition and just be like, I know this isn't real, but I can't prove it.
Well, it's like the dude in the Matrix when he's eating the steak. He's like, I know this isn't real.
Yeah.
But it's like,
yeah.
But he goes, put me back in. I don't want to remember a thing, but I want to basically, like, I want to be able to just taste this steak and have a good life, but I don't want to remember a thing of the reality. But people go into this place, even if it's basically a high-tech amusement park, they just want to escape, and they're trying to wash out reality, you know? And
I just thought it was really cool because it in my head, I immediately related it to, they're going into, you could also do Star Trek, The Next Generation, where they're on the holodeck is what they would call it, where it's a fictional location that they're using practice in. And so, it's just, I was like, this would be so cool on the concept on how they're doing this. And so, what would the position be? But yeah, it was very cool to think of.
That almost reminds me of,
I remember that.
Even leaning into the newer movie, the Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Or was it I always say
super fun.
But when you go in the backstory, that one lady in there, the actress, and her boyfriend or fiance or whatever, and going into and just not wanting to
VR?
come out of that. Yeah. But then I also think of one of my other favorite movies is, sorry, not to go way off. I'll stop after this. Upgrade.
Yeah.
And they have people that just pay to plug in and they don't want to be unplugged. And it's just like, put me into this. And
go to Inception. Inception did a great job with when they went down to that one cellar where they were all in their dream world, and it extends their time. And he said, for them, it is their reality. He's like, who are you to tell them otherwise? And so that really does play on your mind. Where is the true reality? And that's what.
And if they're making the choice to do it,
right?
Can you say no? That's not right, or I don't know. It's interesting, but I'll stop now.
No, like I said, Westworld was a really good one. There's
another 25 cents.
Thank
you.
This bar saloon scene. Oh man, I loved his eyes in this. It was just like
his eyes are the best. They were the first thing I tuned into. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Something's cool about going back and rewatching these movies after some of these actors and actresses like years or decades later, and then seeing them like at this point in their life, and it's kind of fun to watch and take them in and be like, man, look at them.
Right here. Look, I have to pause right here because I didn't read the summary, the 2 to 3 sentence summary for Westworld. Oh dear. In a futuristic theme park, wealthy guests live out fantasies with lifelike androids until a system failure causes the robots to turn deadly. The film follows 2 vacationers as they try to escape a relentless, malfunctioning gunslinger. Not her.
Yeah, I did think of the Grand Theft Auto as well when they were going through having their fun. It was like, okay.
It's funny seeing these like you said, these actors went in their heyday, because I was watching this movie, and if you've seen the movie, you're like, oh, Mr. Brolin kind of like leaves the world. Oh, there's his eyes. Kind of disappears from the world a little earlier. That I thought he was the main character, and I was like, nope, he is not. But yeah, very good design. You can tell this is just like a marker.
No, but very cool concept though too. Like I grew up with sci-fi movies growing up was like my thing. I loved it. I would dig into it, but I have fun now going back and watching more like the earlier sci-fi movies, like before if you can believe that, movies before my time.
Impossible.
There's another 25 cents. But it is fun to go back and watch that. And but what's crazy, you watch some of these older ones, even if it's not exactly the same, you see some things that you're like, that's hitting a little too close to the mark on a few. Seriously, don't you think?
Yeah.
Wait till we get to some movies that say certain things.
So, but Proctfile, you were like saying something there. Don't you agree? Like some things like hit close to the mark.
This is hitting real close to home. Like just today, I saw a post about somebody, like apparently over in Japan, they're creating like AI girlfriends for people. Mm-hmm. And like, I fucking saw that coming. And that's some dystopian shit. Like Japan doesn't have a low enough birth rate as is.
Oh.
It's like that movie Her, not to throw other movies in, but Her, like
100%.
If you ever seen that one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
they actually did that on The Big Bang. They did an episode where Raj fell in love with the iPhone and started doing Siri.
Yeah. Part of me was really hoping that when this AI shit popped off, that it would just make people really appreciate quote unquote flaws in people that make them real. Like, bitch, is that cellulite? Hell yeah.
Go.
But
yeah.
Here we are with fucking AI girlfriends now. And boy, was I fucking wrong.
Hopefully there'll still be a turn here coming up.
Okay. We'll see.
I think it's a beautiful movie too. The cinematography, the set designs, the costumes, or whatever you want to call it, the wardrobe. I thought it was a beautiful movie.
They did a great job.
They
great
did.
scenery.
Yeah.
You're showing some great shots with this here.
Yeah, half of it. There it is. That's the pixelation.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
very Atari.
I want to know what movie did this first, because it's been an ongoing thing. How many different movies have you seen where it's a robot or an AI or something along those lines, and you see a different vision, like a pixelated or a, even to like Predator with the heat vision or, but you're seeing through their eyes and you see something different than what a human being would see. I'd be curious to which one was the first one to throw that out there, because tons of movies have done it.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this was one of the earlier ones in the group, because I remember looking up like trivia when I was watching the movie, and I think it said it was like one of the earlier films to feature this kind of pixelated, like futuristic look, and that was such a big thing in 76. So,
this was probably a huge visual effect when people saw this in the theaters, at the time. Look at that mustache. That was a great mustache.
It was powerful.
Sorry, I just wanted to throw that out there.
It's a thing of beauty.
It's funny that like he becomes the main character, and I was like, who are you? Like, I know James Brolin's dad, but like, who are you? Or wait, is that James Brolin? Wait, I always get them confused. It's Mr. Brolin and his son. It's Josh Brolin and James Brolin.
There you go.
Okay, there we go.
She did it.
So like that right there, that looks like a precursor to like Predator or something like that. It's almost like it's like the heat. Yeah, exactly. The heat vision. Or I think of like RoboCop too, where he did the vision, would look through the walls and see the heat signature. And I always thought that was cool, but it's kind of curious. Now I gotta like look up and see who's credited for the first time they're gonna do that.
Watching some of the effects on Predator, and you remember the minigun that Jesse Ventura had?
Yeah.
Yep.
They said that they actually had to make the weapon weaker in order for the screen to actually catch the thing spinning. He said because it was too efficient that it just looked like it was a frozen thing with things coming out. He said
the film couldn't keep up with it, basically.
Yeah. I believe it.
The spin, I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah, details like that are fun.
And somebody was smart enough was making the movie to be like, hey, we gotta slow that down so it looks cool on the screen.
I mean, yeah, the amount of they said the same with Bruce Lee, with Jackie Chan, with a number of them. They was like, all right, you're moving too fast, and we can't see you actually striking the person.
No way, really?
Yeah,
dude, that guy was amazing.
Whoa,
he was that fast.
That's cool. That's cool. I have some of his earlier films on my list to watch, so that'd be nice to see.
If you haven't seen it yet, look up the video of him playing ping pong with nunchucks.
Okay.
The dude was incredible.
Yeah, he's a talented man, or was a talented man.
What are you talking about? He's still alive.
Hanging out with Elvis.
Yep. Elvis is alive too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They're hanging out. They're chilling together.
Yeah, he's a pastor.
Survived.
In the
It's a fact.
Honestly, I wouldn't even argue with you with that because I don't know. They always, fan theories. I love it. But
no, this isn't even a fan theory.
I know. I'm just joking about.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm just joking with the Snowpiercer stuff we were talking about.
I don't want to break Rebel's heart again. I'll add a point to the point that the I gave it. It's definitely a movie. It's a 7 out of 10.
I don't think that's a bad score, though. I mean,
is it for Westworld?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Westworld's an 8. It's so good. It's just it's up there. For it to it's basically pulling a Blade Runner before Blade Runner existed. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, without the existential threat. Yeah. Or dread. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back on her good list.
I can accept it.
Everyone stay away from this movie. La vie rêve d'ange. Okay, the dream life of angels.
Yeah, I was.
Did you watch this, Enigma?
I was like, what's the point of this? I really was. It was like we are going through somebody's personal blog, is what we're doing.
Thank you.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Now I'm glad I missed it.
Thank you.
I don't. As I say, I don't have anything to add to this one. I have never seen this one.
Moving
Ladies and gentlemen, two young women in Lille, that's France, form an intense, fragile friendship while navigating unstable jobs and emotional upheaval. Their bond becomes both a lifeline and a source of painful divergence as their lives take sharply different paths. Basically, and I think this is my review on Letterboxd. If you like to see two women not with no jobs, have no life, things just complain, then this movie's for you. I mean, it was.
It was like, what are y'all doing? The start of it, they were having a lot of fun. It was like, okay, where are we going with this? And then we have this guy who comes into the scene and distracts one of the young ladies. The other young lady's like, what's going on? You know, and it was just like, what are we watching?
So there's Marie, and I forgot her other name. I'll call her Francine. So we'll call her Marie. No, actually, I definitely know the other one's Marie. So Francine here is like a con artist. She'll take a what do you call that knife, the art knife, and she'll cut. Thank you, an X-Acto knife, and she'll cut out pages from newspapers and she'll glue them and sell them as if they were some sort of like form of art, just to get some money and things like that to just like people. And I'm like, are you joking? People really buy this? But this movie was made in 1998.
Oh, yeah.
So back in the 90s, I guess that was the thing to do. But so you meet her, and then she has this job at this factory, and she runs into Marie, and they move in together because Marie's looking after this house because the people who live there got into an accident and they're in a coma. And she loses her job here because she can't sew. And they run into some hoodlum, degenerate people, and she visits the girl who isn't in a coma. And it's like this movie is like all over the place. It's all over the place. The coma girl is the one who the house they're living in.
Yeah. some random person that they just took advantage of. And that was something I noticed, is that throughout the entire thing, the young ladies were going through looking for it, not profiling, not like marking, but they were basically thinking of who they were able to take advantage of as they were going. So,
yeah. The rebel in chat took the response right out of my mouth.
So Marie here, the blonde, hooks up with this like, what do you call it?
He looks like a motorcycle gang dude to an extent.
Yeah, no. The one that owns all the bars and everything like that, like the player. He's basically a player, because she's like got something going on with this guy, and then she just can't take it because he likes her too much. And I hate women like that. It's just like, what is wrong with you? The guy's treating you right. Well, don't you push him away? What's wrong with you, idiot?
A lot. Anyway.
It was weird.
So it was weird. So anyway, so she finds out that the player guy is a player and has just been like cheating on him and everything like that. And she catches him this is the player guy. He saves her from a shoplifting thing, which is what this scene is here. And so she like goes on with him as well, but then, is ignoring the warnings about him being a player and walks in on him kissing another waitress and everything like that.
Okay.
Just wait. Then he goes back to her apartment where he tells the roommate to break up with her because she just can't do it. She's too fragile. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. She's like, no, I'm not doing your dirty work for you. But they end up getting into a big fight anyway, because she tells her the truth and she's like hitting her and crying. And this is the fight in the kitchen. Okay. So she moves out of the place. She moves out and she goes back to her little side swiping things. And she goes to check on Marie. And Marie decides that she can't take it anymore and jumps out the window of the like third floor. Like she's like up here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, just based off of that angle, like that doesn't seem terribly high.
Yeah.
This is like somebody who read Romeo and Juliet and did a drunk version of it. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that episode of South Park where the kid jumps out of the one-story window and just lands on his face, barely hurt.
Yeah, no, they show her all like mangled and stuff, and I was looking at that. I was like, she could have landed on her feet. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
no, she was committed. She was committed. She belly flopped.
Other roommate gets new job at an electrical place.
Clearly,
she does good.
Yeah.
And
there's
the end.
There's no solution.
Okay.
There's no solution.
That's fucking weird.
You sold me on that one.
There was zero solution to anything. It was just like, why? Why did we do it? And so this is what it reminded me of. It reminded me of, this is like the previous version of, what is it, that movie we just saw, the mystery movie that was horrible with the one guy, and he was a male.
Give us some clues.
He was the male nanny that has the hots for a movie star, and they form a semi-random relationship, but nothing comes of anything. It just came out. It was
all I've seen are the horror ones.
No, it was.
I was to say, I don't think I saw that one.
A Manny
God,
over your dead body.
Movies.
Or calls for
the one with Nicole Kidman. No, wait.
Movie star 2026. Hold on. No.
Yeah, Rebel Rose put it. That movie about the thing,
Yeah, with the guy.
It just came out and it wasn't worth ever watching. And all of us were like, why didn't we go see Project Hail Mary instead?
Why are we
I don't
going
think
on
I
this
saw
the one you just talked about with Rizza?
The one we just did with the mystery movie, and we were just like, that was a waste of time.
With RZA, with Quentin's name on it.
No. That one was even worse. I would have been fine watching this Manny one.
Fantasy Life.
Yeah, Fantasy Life. Good Lord, thank you.
Because I didn't see it. That's why. And I was like, what other movie did they hate that I didn't see? And I was like, I had to go back.
That's what this one is. This is the 1998 version of Fantasy Life. And it's just,
then I definitely won't like Fantasy Life. Ugh.
They're just informing you of events that happen in life. And they're just like, all right, we're going to go on. This happens with everybody. What's your issue?
Okay.
Now, this movie. Oh. Hello,
Spoiler
nurse.
alert. Spoiler alert.
What's the next one?
The outlaw Josie Wales with the delicious, scrumptious looking Clint Eastwood. He was
the splash
gorgeous
zone.
in this movie. Oh,
he's a man's man. We'll say that right there. He played a good outlaw anti-hero cowboy. I'll say that.
And Rachel, do you know what happened in real life after this movie?
No.
The Clint Eastwood actually does marry the young lady that he saves in real life. So they actually do get married. What was her name?
That's his wife?
Yep, they actually do get married.
Well, one of his wives.
Yeah, one.
Oh.
He's had mold. Hey, give it to him. How old is he now? Like, he's in his 90s at least.
Oh, yeah. He's like 96, I think.
Sandra Locke. That's right. Because my dad was telling me about this. He was like, they ended up getting in a relationship.
That dude's lived a life. I'll say that. He's.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah. After his family. Okay, the outlaw Josie Wales, 1976. After his family is murdered during the Civil War, a Missouri farmer becomes a reluctant outlaw hunted by Union forces. Along the way, he gathers a found family of misfits and tries to carve out a peaceful life despite the violence trailing him. Let's begin.
I love this one. I think I've seen it multiple times, and it always comes on late at night from time to time. So you're like, yep, got to watch it.
The perfect time.
Yeah.
It's my kind of story. I always say this, but I lean towards, I don't know. I always go back to these stories of the person with the dark, it doesn't matter. It's a guy or a woman, it doesn't matter, but somebody with the dark past trying to escape that, maybe carve out a little peaceful existence in their life. And whether that comes back to haunt them and they got to deal with it again at that time, or, whether they can truly escape it or not. I always like those. I get drawn to movies like that. So that definitely has that feel to it with this one.
The movies like that go back into the set, like Westworld had great scenery with these wide shots. This one has great scenery with these wide shots. It's like I'm finding those kinds of similarities in the older movies and not the newer ones. And I wish they would go back to filming with
also
realness.
The silence, the subtle gestures, the ability to act without actually using words. You really enjoy. So
yeah, a lot of these older movies had less dialogue than these newer ones. This was so horrible. I was like, he was ambushed, and I was like, oh,
those covered wagons with the Gatling
guns.
Bro,
that's not cool.
And see, this is one of my big complaints with some of these newer movies when they discuss how someone's a military person, someone has this great intelligence, someone's this, someone's that. It's like we've seen, like the outlaw Josie Wales, he picks up on a lot of things without having to do a lot of, observation. And so it's like people should be ready. Like, how are you not, prepared? You were supposed to be so high level intelligently, but yet you're not picking up on subtleties like in this movie that we've had.
Yeah. Especially when those subtle details can mean the difference between life and death in those days. It's fucking wild.
Yeah. I had just watched him in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and then watching this, I was like, oh.
He was great in that one too. He was very he was a brute. Man, love this one. The when the guy comes in and he goes, "I had to come back." He goes, "Well, dying ain't much of a living, boy."
There she is.
Yeah.
One on the right? Yeah.
I was gonna say Granny Goodness.
Granny Goodness.
Lord have mercy.
Went back and was like, I like that octogenarians.
Ben Franklin wrote a paper on this.
Movie about that thing. Yeah.
I'll say
this was a good movie. It's my first, not my first Western, but like my first Western of the year. And I actually I don't watch a lot of Westerns, so it was a nice, it was a good one.
Yeah.
And they still had a little bit of comedy. You remember where he's going with the Indian guy and he thinks that the Indian guy's being strangled. So he wakes him up. He's just like, "Oh, howdy." It's just like, go right back up.
So I think the same production company must have produced The Blood for everyone in the 70s.
I was just going to say. Sorry, go ahead. But I honestly was going to comment. I was going to say, some of these older movies, you got to love the blood in them.
Yeah. And
that's the reddest red you'll ever see in your life.
I love the death scenes, though, where they get hit and they're... zombie fall over.
They have that like twitch
in the slow-mo fall.
Yeah. If you remember the Godfather Part 2, where the guy's getting the massage or whatnot, and you just see him just casually lay down. Like, no.
The ending of this movie was really cool. He's like, I don't know who you're talking about. That man died he died in that whatever war. He has never been seen in that right. I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
it was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah,
not to go way off track.
Way to describe that, though.
Yeah, but not go way off track. But Rachel, have you seen many of Clint Eastwood's older westerns?
No, so far.
No, that's fine.
No,
that's fine. I just didn't know if you'd seen many or if this was kind of one of the beginning of your journey with his westerns. Okay, no, that's cool.
Unfortunately,
you hit a good.
You hit beginning.
No, it's not unfortunate. You hit a great one with this one.
I've never seen Unforgiven. I know.
Oh,
I will get there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Pale Rider.
Pale Rider, fistful of dollars. Good, bad, and ugly.
Spaghetti westerns.
There's a lot of good ones, but I understand that westerns
call up the Inside Man sometime.
Yeah,
and he was.
I did see Dirty Harry. Well, no, I saw
Dirty Sanchez.
The Enforcer.
Oh, it took me a second, but I got it.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh. Am I blushing? Am I blushing? No. Anywho. No.
Anyway, he rides up into the sunset. Yay.
Yeah.
Woo, he did it.
Yay.
What's next? Oh.
I never saw this.
I remember this.
Rock.
I was there.
Remember this one? This one was a very
this one was hilarious.
This one was very funny. If you have like a cute Friday night with your guy or your girl, I think it's a great movie. Get some pizza, get some fries. You'll love it. It's
the dumbest, but so funny. It's so stupid.
Rare Birds, 2001, a depressed restaurant owner in Newfoundland is pulled into a bizarre scheme when his eccentric neighbor invents a fake rare bird sighting to attract tourists. The plan spirals into unexpected romance, crime, and small town absurdity.
Even the spirals.
It's my what was it? It was my recreational submarine vehicle.
Yeah.
My RSV.
Say, you don't have a guy for that?
He continually called him Dave too. All right, Dave, your turn, Dave. Dave's getting thrown into everything.
Yep. So they filmed this in I believe Newfoundland, and it's the scenery is just beautiful up there. It's just coastal, wooded. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe
so
not
this
the
poor
best place to
restaurant
put
is
a
suffering.
restaurant, though.
Exactly.
You like have these lush open hills with absolutely nothing in there. Then there's a fucking house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like, we're gonna open up a restaurant. It's like, why?
There's nobody here, dude.
I would have thought, maybe boating tours, but when you see the little cove and how violent it is, you see that right there.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get a boat out of there.
Yeah. That's why he made the submersible. He's going to take people on tours.
He's like, we're going to put the windows in here. It's a prototype. That way they can see the little fishies. I was like, no fishies are over there.
Yeah, he didn't even have windows on the thing.
I do not know why the Titan people didn't watch this movie first. I mean, they could have learned a lot.
Right.
Could have learned a lot.
And now they're dead.
And now they're dead.
I watched that
uncultured fucks.
I watched that documentary. They went down in that thing 4 or 5 times. And it was told to them, you go a 7th, you go an 8th, it will crush itself, And so they had done that in warm ocean water down in the Caymans or wherever. And they heard the bangs. And I was just like, that is so eerie. So eerie.
It's irresponsible.
It really is. Jesus.
You're great. You're grabbing a lot of great pictures here.
Yeah, I know.
We had a woman ripping her shirt open, and then we had somebody look like he was testing some smelling salts. Or...
Yeah.
He wasn't testing.
Yeah, he was full on.
He had 27 pounds of coke, and he's got good. Please,
You must watch this movie. It is hilarious. It's really funny.
I've never seen this one before.
It's so weird, but hilarious. The neighbor he takes everything in stride. Nothing phases him ever.
Absolutely nothing faces that guy.
Nothing.
Like, he is your ride or die best bro.
He's like, we'll figure out. He's like, yeah, the cartel's coming for you. Oh, sure, we'll figure that out.
We'll be good. We'll figure it out.
No worries.
Like,
mild
spoilers, but there's like a Mexican standoff that occurs, and he's in. Like, that's a fucking friend right there.
The blaze that's out there, it's everything's on fire. He comes out of this little submarine, and then he's like, all right, time for plan B, Dave. Okay.
Yeah, I intentionally left some of the good scenes out. I was like, oh no, I don't want to show a picture of the Mexican standoff.
Spoilers.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was the only way I could describe it without spoiling things too much.
Again, it's it's just where are we going with this? And it was funny.
It was great.
It was really, really good. Really good. Yep.
Yeah.
What number? I don't remember. I probably gave this like a 7 or 8. I forgot what number I'm on, but yeah, no, definitely watch this one.
Yeah. You say it might be like a 7 as far as like overall quality, but it's definitely worth watching. It was fucking awesome.
It's okay to be simple like me. I'm either like yep or like maybe, and then like nope. I get crap all the time because I'm pretty simple with my reviews of some movies.
Election.
I've never actually watched this one before. Oh, this was weird. Okay. It's crazy. The twists.
Yeah. Election 1999. A high school teacher becomes obsessed with stopping an overachieving student from winning class president, sparking a petty, escalating war. The film skewers ambition, hypocrisy, and the chaos of adults behaving worse than teenagers.
Surprise, surprise. People get
Alexander
older,
Payne.
So,
the most recent one that I saw of his, which is phenomenal, you must see, The Holdovers. It was just absolutely beautiful. The Holdovers.
Absolutely.
And of course, his other movie, Sideways, I love. And so I was like, oh, that's right. I've never seen Election. So I was really excited to see this one. Really, really good.
It was very twisty. And to be honest, I was like, I'm going to have to go back and start discerning when specific decisions were made if we're not one to really. Because very conniving, very highly intelligent, and that should have been the clue, because it is at the very beginning where they're at the restaurant and he tells them, you're so intelligent, you're so this, you're so that, and it was like, that should be clue number one for you if that's the case.
Oh God, and the lesbians.
Exploring lesbianism.
Yes, finally.
You got
the best stills.
Apparently, no lie, he walked off the set of this and walked onto American Pie and just did the same character and learned new lines. And I was like, no. And I think it is really true. And I was just like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think he's like, if you're willing to pay me, whatever.
He hasn't done anything except for those.
Yeah, I think that's what we were talking about when we were watching it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's the exact same guy. Didn't change his hair or nothing.
Yeah. And I think he's probably been one of the more unsuccessful out of all cast.
Yeah.
What's always curious about when you go back to some of those of ones that have tried and were not successful, or ones that were like, nah, I'm good, and they bowed out of it, because sometimes I've heard some of those too, that they're like, oh yeah, I thought this would be fun, and it blew up, was bigger than I thought, and then I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not. This is not for me. Kind of.
I love how Broderick was, his character at least, was still in denial over everything, even in the end. Like, still refused to look at.
Even in the end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Still refused to accept reality of his situation, Mm-hmm. It was just like, that's amazing.
I think she passed away. I think she passed away this one. Jessica Campbell, young too. Yeah, she died in 2020.
Wow.
Yeah. She was born in 82. I know. Really sucks. Does it say why? No. Yeah, it's undisclosed. So when it's undisclosed, it's not ever good.
Car bomb. Must have been terrible.
They took this movie seriously and they completed with the mission in 2020. No, I'm just kidding. That's no. They're like, you remember?
Yes, the best of us.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So since I've never seen this, is this a recommend or not a recommend? Or whatever, if it's on.
It could be considered a source for some of today's modern day ideas. Yeah.
Yes. This
is true.
Yeah. It's in a weird Goldilocks zone. Like it has a lot of really funny bits, but overall you would really struggle to recommend it to most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have a dark sense of humor, and you also have to really really accept the idea that none of these people are good people, and you're just like, let's see them destroy each other.
That's pretty much it. Yep.
I'm just here to watch a mess get made.
Yeah.
I got my popcorn, put on the show.
Let's fucking go.
And when it says election, I mean, you really, really think all of these are potential politician type characters,
Yeah.
And so it's
when they're taking it to that extreme at that level.
Yeah. But then you realize it's a high school election.
Yeah. This
this is low stakes shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you're cutthroat at that level, even.
Yes.
I forgot this guy's name, the one on the left in the red t-shirt, but this is also his film debut in this movie. He who was his
I don't know.
Final Destination? No.
What
is
That's
he
not
from?
him. I don't think that's what you're thinking of.
This is like if y'all remember Napoleon Dynamite when Pedro is going up against the popular girl for president or whatnot, and so they put up that pinata. It looks strikingly like the girl. That type of humor that's in this.
Yeah,
just like serious about it.
The dude with the red tie, like in that previous picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the guy from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, is it? The guy that was in the red tie that was holding the two pieces of paper up?
I don't know.
There's Broderick at the end.
Right there.
Oh.
He just reminds me of the guy in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It does look like him just with white hair, yeah.
It might not be him, but...
You're not crazy to think it.
Well, not because of that, anyway.
Right.
There's another quarter, Rachel. I got $20 to spend. I gotta go. I put a 20 down before this thing started.
Broderick is in this, so he would have a contact to bring his co-star into
it. Just kind of it just kind of reminded me of I'm blanking on his name now. It doesn't matter, but
Bill Reeves, did he play the my goodness. If he was, he played a lot of principals.
I think that's one of those old cars.
He got typecast hard.
I love seeing older films. If you see right to the right of his ear, that's like one of those seat belts where the lap belt, it had the electronic thing that would go back around and you had to like click it into the thing. Do you ever remember those? I think that's one of the. I think that's one of those. But
they put it on a track.
James Tolkien, the guy that was in Top Gun. You remember him? The bald guy. He's like, you two characters. He got typecast pretty hard. And so, I mean, even whatchamacallit, Honest Trailers goes 80s authority figure because that's
true.
It is.
Accurate description.
Back to the Future, he's the principal. Top Gun, he's the commanding officer. So yeah, he got hit pretty good.
It doesn't say that he was in Ferris Bueller, but he's been in other Alexander Payne movies for sure. So
I don't know. It just reminded me of the dude that it was the dad's. He was the one that the dad had the Ferrari, and they oh gosh. Cameron in Ferris Bueller. It reminded me of him, but with white hair. But it's probably not him, but it just reminded me of him. Anyway, moving on, because it has no relevance whatsoever to what we're talking about.
That was a fun scene.
Yeah. It's a good scene.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Explanation of his lot in life after all of this was hilarious.
Oh, dream scenario.
Dream scenario.
So fucking
this was good. Yep. 2023, a mild-mannered professor becomes inexplicably famous when he starts appearing in strangers' dreams worldwide. His sudden celebrity hurdles. Oh, yeah. I can't even read.
Hurdles?
His sudden celebrity hurdles into nightmare as the collective subconscious turns against him. Who wrote this? I did.
I
was gonna say.
I got bored with this one. I got halfway through. Now,
get out.
In my defense, I was tired when I was watching, so I was like, I'm not sure what's happening, but they're dreaming, and I want to be dreaming. So,
oh, I've never actually seen this. I swear, I'm going to make t-shirts. I'm going to start selling them that says I own it, but I haven't watched it yet.
There you go.
This is no, that's like it's merch idea. I'm going to get it going. Good. I own this one and I've not seen it yet. So
really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Worth checking out.
Yes,
Definitely.
Before even talking about it, highly recommend. This
Nice.
is like Nick Cage has been on a fucking winning streak for all of the 2020s.
He's been doing some crazy off the wall stuff, but then every once in a while he'll pull out these like dramatic roles that
I think he just enjoys saying yes to films, and he likes being busy.
Experiment. And just
to be fair, he owes a lot of people a lot of money.
Yeah.
So
those dinosaur skulls don't pay for themselves.
That is correct.
And number one issues of Superman or whatever. I heard crazy stuff of what he was collecting and buying, but
yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
He's a special man.
Yeah. Hey.
I remember reading about this. Nicolas Cage wanted to retire after shooting this movie. He believed that his meta trilogy, that consists of Pig from 2021, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent 2022, and Dream Scenario 2023, was the perfect way to end his career.
Until another check.
Until more people was like, you owe me money.
Right.
No, I honestly think that he goes on because he actually loves it, not because he owes people money.
But honestly, I don't hate him at all, man. If I could do that and make money off of it, I would do it 100%. So I'm not making fun of him at all.
Right? I mean, like some of those movies, and I've seen all of them. They've been some of the best movies, and not that his oldest. I mean, Face Off is great too, but like it's just
Con Air's
keep doing
amazing.
what you're doing. Yeah.
His film Kill Chain, I really enjoyed on that. Now that he's not a huge main character. He is considered the protagonist, but everybody shares screen time. But I love that one too.
But he was even. So that's the cool thing. Maybe he's like a full circle thing because he was doing some crazy off the wall stuff too. Coen Brothers, he did Raising Arizona with it. That was really early in his career. He was really young, and that's I enjoy it, but it's kind of an off the wall one. And so some of these, it's not out of his normal circle. I don't think almost so. It's cool to see him still doing it. I mean, heck, if he has fun with it and still wants to do it and can make a living, go for it, man.
Yeah, I was saying, but he's one of those guys that doesn't really have like a quote unquote normal circle,
right?
Yeah,
but maybe that's a cool thing though.
It is really cool.
That's where he can be like, this one I'm going to do a serious introspective character. This one I'm off the wall samurai sword cutting everybody up, and this one I'm doing whatever. Like he's. Right.
Like I'm a vampire with fake plastic teeth.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I do Renfield and
Family Man.
I haven't seen that Renfield.
Oh, Family Man. I actually really enjoy Family Man.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good one. I think it's underrated. It gets looked over a lot.
Small tangent, but have any of y'all seen The Surfer?
No, but I've heard I need to. I've heard I need to.
Me too.
Only Nick Cage could make that shit work.
Okay.
Yeah.
He does have extremes. So.
Oh yeah, he did a great job. As I said,
did he do better than what's his face as the beach bum, McConaughey?
All right.
Hey! That's copyright now. You're gonna owe me money now. I have to pay him.
Yeah. You're getting copyright strike down.
There's the rest of that.
I said it's so good. He's
gonna find me.
Yeah. But I always love when I talk to friends of a Nick Cage movie I haven't seen, and they're like, "Oh, it's Nick Cage being Nick Cage," and I'm like, "Okay, I got to see it then." You don't know what Nick Cage you're gonna get. Serious or off the wall or like whatever. But
yeah.
But but that's kind of probably cool for him. He's all over the place.
Oh yeah, he's
I mean that in a good way.
Now, another small tangent. Have any of y'all heard of the book Where Cage?
No.
It's where a random guy kind of bumps into Nick Cage at a carnival, gets bit during an altercation with him, and then every full moon turns into Nick Cage.
Oh my gosh, I got to look this up.
Let's make that into a movie.
I hope it becomes a movie.
And I hope he's starring in it.
Yeah.
Where Cage? And it's a book?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I gotta find this.
And you know who plays Nick Cage? You know who plays Nick Cage? John Malkovich.
Where Cage? I am not finding it. I'm probably spelling something wrong or something.
It's like werewolf.
Yeah, I was trying to do that, but
it wasn't working. Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Recommend this movie.
I'll find that. I'm marking it. I will. Yeah. I will
Absolute
find it.
10 out of 10 movie. Fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Which one was this?
Dream Scenario.
What?
Dream.
Oh, sorry. I thought you moved on to the next one.
No.
No.
Oh, no.
I will watch that. It's
Where
like I said, it's right back here. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where Cage.
I was talking about like this scene in Dream Scenario is one of the best. I won't say too much about it, but I paused on this because this was one of the funnier ones, one of the funnier scenes. So I was like, oh my God.
I will commit and I will make sure to watch it for you guys. Because I did halfway through. I was like, I can't. I need to sleep.
Quitter.
Where's your commitment?
Yeah, I know.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah.
I was trying to get all these done, and then I was doing the movie mysteries, and I was like, oh my gosh, get sleepy here.
Yeah. That's all right.
I've been there before.
Yeah. There's only so many hours in the day.
Yep. Your body can only do so much. All right. Well, like I said, I own it. I haven't watched it, but I'll definitely put that up. I'll try to knock that up the list a little bit to check that out.
Yeah. Oh, Renegade Raid. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Tina Geratina. Yeah.
Aww.
So excited. I was coughing. My goodness.
Caught her off guard.
I know. Yeah, when Sin was like, this was sadder than I thought it was going to be. I remember watching the trailer thinking, I laughed during the trailer. What does he mean going on? And then you watch the movie and you're like, oh.
Okay, that's a little different than I was expecting.
Don't worry. These scenes, some of these pictures look like they give away stuff. They do not.
Okay.
They are.
I just saw arrows in
This is one where I kept the closed captions off because I definitely wanted people to check this one out. It's so good.
I know. I got it behind me here somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. Sorry. There, I found it.
There it is. Do you have like a list, like a stack of movies that you have already said that you need to watch that you've already started to compile, or will you just put that back into the shelf and then say that's that?
No, when talking like things like this, I will try to like make a note and bump that up to hey, what am I going to watch tonight? And if I'm not like in the mood for one specific thing, I'll be like, oh yeah, we were talking about this and I heard it was really good from our stream, and I'll put it in and watch it. So I try to do that, but I fail a lot.
Oh my gosh. Around the Sun. Yeah, I got to remember which this was.
Around the Sun. Proc and I think we love this one. It's not for everyone.
For sure.
It's two characters, very slow moving, but the story itself and the journey you go through is remarkable, and what it makes you think of, the thought process of these characters. So, Around the Sun 2019, a location scout and a chateau guide spend an afternoon discussing love, parallel lives, and a centuries-old manuscript. Their conversation blurs the line between reality and possibility, creating a quiet, philosophical two-hander.
Yeah. It is beautiful.
A beautiful opening credits. I took pictures of the way that they did this. I mean, I love this. Just the animation and when you're watching it, this is all moving and stuff like that. So I just took a still of it. But meet the chateau guide. So it's you and her and the chateau and him. I had to get this shot. I was just like, oh, this is perfect.
This one was tough for me to follow. I mean, no, not with the philosophical or anything, but just the being able to continue with my being engaged in it.
Okay. Yeah, I can I can see how that happens. I mean, it's beautiful.
I do actually love their concept, love their thinking processes, how they were transitioning in their conversations. But yeah, ultimately it does come down to the idea of, our entire existence in this world, that big question. But yeah, it was, eventually your brain really wants to just join in and engage, and it's like, I can't.
Well, for me, I remember watching this and then afterwards thinking, I might even had some sort of dreams where I was really like convinced we have parallel universes, we have parallel worlds that exist. Like, I truly believe that there is different timelines and everything. How? Don't know, but do I believe in it? Just like aliens. Yes, amen. So, but yeah, this was a really, really good movie.
Absolutely. Again, it's one of those movies like there's virtually, from what I recall, there's nothing I would do to improve it. But it's also one of those movies I would have a really hard time recommending to anybody because most people just wouldn't be able to. There's no real hook for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got to be engaged with their dialogue, otherwise it's going to be very hard.
Most people just don't have the attention span.
And I loved the building that they were going through. I was very intrigued with all of the older century type things. You start thinking of Pride and Prejudice and things like that.
Yeah, the whole story overall was beautifully written. Oh, and the screenwriter actually reached out to me.
Really?
I think it was the screen. I believe it was when I was on Discord. I think they saw my X post about watching this because of and they're like, "Oh, could you leave a thing on Letterboxd?" And so I did. And I was like, yeah, it was really, really cool. He's like, "Thanks for checking out our small film. I really, really appreciate it." I was like,
okay.
It was really good. It was really quick too. It's just about an hour 20 honestly, I think. It's not too long.
But that's cool when people like that are willing to take the time to reach out and say that. So thank you. I appreciate you checking it out and saying something about it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I think this is better than the Keanu Reeves one that had come out with what's her name? Tina Fey? No, Keanu Reeves Tina Fey movie? I bet you it is that. Okay, who was the other actress then?
What was he? Was he an angel?
No, Winona Ryder movie.
Oh, the one where they're in the wine?
Yeah, the wine vineyard one. I could not. No, I was not a huge fan. I understand.
Oh, really?
I think this one was better than that.
Interesting.
Bold claim.
I do.
Yeah.
Because although it is funny, I think this one was better.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is definitely a recommend.
I love Keanu, but yeah.
I love you, Keanu, but not today.
but not with that movie. I'm not.
Oh God, poetry.
I'm not a huge fan. So.
Oh, poetry. We had some very happy films this month. Poetry from 2010. An elderly woman facing early dementia discovers a passion for writing poetry while caring for her troubled grandson. As she searches for beauty in everyday life, she confronts a devastating moral crisis.
Oh, God.
What can she remember? No, I'm just kidding.
Rebel heard all about it from me because I was like,
oh, yeah.
There's no upside. It's all terrible. Everything is pain. Fucking stop. Just let it end. God.
They followed this woman.
This poor woman. God damn.
Yeah, and her lazy grandson. Oh my
fucking
God.
Bitch.
He was such a POS.
I want to beat that kid's ass.
Oh, it's his little smirk look, like, give me more food. Are you kidding?
Entitled lazy bitch.
And I was just like, that can't be how all
want to give this old woman a
Korean,
hug.
Chinese.
And again, there wasn't a huge conclusion to this.
Nah, it just ends on a horrible note. And the kid,
right?
Yeah, the kid gets arrested, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, the kid gets arrested, but I think we're to assume that she also ends her life.
Oh,
you don't think so?
I don't know for certain. It does. It does end on a still of the bridge that the one girl killed herself on. So that's entirely possible. This is just sadness given
We would need
cinematic form.
We would need Sashi to investigate this one for us to give us the undertones that we're not catching.
Oh,
it sounds like one I'm going to be skipping. Sorry.
You don't like feeling sad?
I don't mind sad, but when you go like super depressed and like,
I know. See, here's the thing. So like, do I want more people to watch all the foreign films? Absolutely. See all the foreign films. Americans don't watch enough foreign films.
Agreed.
Should you do this one first?
No. That will put you off all of the other ones.
H,
not. Yeah.
H is for Hawk is actually a sad or dreary movie, but it's a good movie. It's there's not, it's almost like this one. There's not a huge amount of revelations or anything. It's more of just a young lady, her name is Helen though, learning to grieve with the fact that her father is no longer there, and how is she going to fill her time now? How is she going to actually live her personal life? And so she adopts this hawk or gets this hawk, and it's a high maintenance hawk, but she ends up bonding with the hawk. And so it's a pretty story. It's not a huge revelation. There's no major revelations, but it is less sad than this one.
Okay. It's a low bar, but I'm glad you got over it.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's seen the original Little Shop of Horrors from 1960?
I did not. I didn't get
no. A timid florist's assistant accidentally cultivates a carnivorous plant that demands increasingly grisly meals. The dark comedy spirals as he struggles to keep the plant fed and his conscience intact. Little shop of horrors, bop, shoop, bop. Nope, wrong one.
The plants are
that's the one I know.
I know.
He's got the same beard as Enigma.
Yeah. This is a unique one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This was a cute movie. It was very quick. It was very easy dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't much. I can see how it should have actually. Was it first a stage theater show and then they turned it into a movie? I wonder if it was originally a play. I'm wondering that now.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Look at everyone's so happy until the plant comes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, the little things that happened to what is his name? Seymour. The things that happened to Seymour are just they were just too funny. Oh. There's a scene in here. One of the guys, he actually eats the flowers, the edible flowers that are in there. There was a scene, and he actually eats the flower petals, and you can eat them. It's pretty cool.
Interesting. So apparently, it did start off as a play originally in '82 as an off Broadway musical.
Interesting.
Huh. When you said 82, I was like 1882.
Yes. Back when you were young.
That makes sense.
C.S. Lewis was born in 1898, I want to say.
Yeah. But yeah, so this one came out in 86. The play came out in 82.
Look at that 32. Look at that little pea shooter.
Yeah.
I need to get a hat like that. Not like that.
It's a rock to the face.
Yeah, she's getting pummeled.
There's a lot of rocks to the face.
Yep.
A lot of rocks to the face. The ending was what surprised me because I actually don't remember the ending to the 86 one. But you find out all the people turn into like their face on the flowers that the plant is eaten. And it's funny because the girls are like, "Ooh, look at the cute little faces." It was well, everyone
really
else is just like passing out.
Yeah, this whole thing is like an extended episode of the Twilight Zone.
It was, yeah.
So
finally,
I don't want to
decides
kill
that,
again.
Yeah, he cannot kill again. He will not kill again, and so he decides to not kill again. The end.
Yep. The end.
That's not how that works.
All right. Now, have you seen the Rick Moranis Little Shop of Horrors?
Yes, but it has been so long since I've seen it.
Yeah, the endings are vastly different.
Okay. I do kind of want to rewatch it now that I've seen this one, and I was like, I'll probably rewatch that.
Town that dreaded sundown. This one was always interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, 1976. Based loosely on real events, a masked killer terrorizes a small Texas town in the 1940s. The film blends docudrama style with slasher elements as police scramble to stop the phantom attacker.
What's so intriguing is that when it was made, the fact that it was in the 70s and the fact that the 70s was more or less the heyday of a lot of serial killers, I was like, yeah, there are a lot of people who get caught that do all of these things.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I was like, man, you would have assumed they were reading police reports and doing this.
Mm-hmm. So here's where I'm getting. So you saw the girl literally looking straight ahead, and he's right in front of the car, and I'm thinking, did you not see anything? No, didn't see. He's right there, like you right here.
I like the fact that the sheriff was able to shoot through the train to hit the guy in the shoulder. That was
yes.
Or hit him in the legs.
Underneath, yes. Underneath, somehow the bullet ricocheted up and flew up, Matrix style.
Yeah. He saw Wanted the night before and was like, yes.
There we go, Wanted, yeah.
Yeah. He was the first guy to curve a bullet.
The girl plot holes I kind of ignored, though. You kind of ignore those and just enjoy the fact that it's like, this is the 70s. They're not investigating a lot of these.
We have other girls.
Yeah.
We meet our second person. Oh no, an abandoned car. Police are looking. Oh no. He is dead. She is dead.
Oh no.
This is the funny part of the docudrama is like it's the close calls that they do is like he was pointing the gun at the killer, but the killer was just getting in the car and going away. And now the word is spreading that there's a killer on the loose. And so people are boarding up their doors and they're closing their windows and they won't see me behind this curtain.
Hurricane's coming. Board everything up.
They go undercover and see back in the 70s.
Yeah,
they were not afraid to
that
dress up.
actually happened. Mm-hmm. That actually happened when they were trying to catch, I believe it was Gary Ridgway or the Green River Killer. They would have them dress up like that and they were trying to pose as
female.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna need somebody with a softer jawline though. God damn.
I do.
And what? But the one scene where they're in the truck and the guy and the one guy that's dressed like a normal, he goes, he said we had to make this look realistic, and he was like, "Get your hand off me."
Yeah. Just wait till we get to Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. But yeah, so they really went all undercover, dressed up and everything, and tried to find the serial killer. Even after these warnings, people are still going out.
Yeah,
a month later. And I was thinking, the word is out, but yeah, I'm just going to be a silly person. Let's fall asleep in the woods. I mean, why not? Yes.
As one does. And she was wearing white.
Have you not?
Running through there. Yeah. She's like, yeah,
you know?
I have.
Yeah, so many.
Yes.
Zodiac Killer is what called my thought.
I'm just going to stand here and breathe heavy and watch you hurt the person I'm with and scream and not run. And oh no. Like, really?
Yeah.
Come on. Toots.
God.
Put some brains on.
Rachel, lay it down.
Rachel is taking lessons from Sin. All right.
Listen here.
Listen, Linda.
Oh, shot in the face.
Oh.
No.
Right in the cheek.
What was the movie we saw where there
God.
I just watched a few scenes from the original Scream, and that was one of the things. Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Hokum.
Hokum was awesome. It was pretty good, pretty enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that.
That sign earlier, Subway, Domino's, and something else. I was like, sounds like a good time.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So now they finally caught the killer. They surrounded him. But
if they covered up one of the
train.
If they covered up one of the eyes, it'd be like Jason in part 2. Get the sack, the sack on there.
Get shot in the leg.
Here it is. Here it is.
Train.
He's gonna shoot through it.
Oh, that's a lot of
stick
dogs.
the dogs on him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Release the hounds.
No.
Release the
hounds.
But what? What is this? He got away, you say?
Yeah.
No. But we got a way better movie now.
The end.
Oh my
so
gosh.
the serial killer's still out there.
How did I not see this on the list? I missed this.
You missed out.
Now,
Was this
one,
good?
I
This
loved
was really good.
Oh.
Really good.
I thought I hit them all. How did I miss this? Okay.
Oh,
Go.
and Proc, I
Yep.
just watched Richard Jewell because boyfriend just came back from Atlanta and he's like, oh yeah, we saw the Centennial thing with the bullet.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I've never seen Richard Jewell. We should
I
watch it.
was
So we
there.
watched it.
I was there that night.
Nice.
What?
We
Oh my
I
goodness.
live here in Georgia, and I can remember very clearly the night that we went. Of course, what were we, like 12 or whatnot, 11, 12. Anyway, came back. It was 1 a.m., turned on the news, and we only lived 30 minutes from there. At the time, we only lived 35 minutes, more or less. But yeah, turned on the news, and everything is going haywire. So we had walked out of the park and we had heard something, but we weren't thinking anything of it as we're getting in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it was, it was like,
Oh.
can't believe
Jeez. Well, I mean, I brought it up because Olivia Wilde and Sam Rockwell were also in that movie. So I'm watching. I was like, wait a minute. They were just in a movie I watched. And I was like, oh, yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Better Living Through Chemistry. 2014. A straight-laced pharmacist enters a reckless affair with a wealthy, unhappy customer, leading him into a haze of drugs, crime, and self-reinvention. His attempt to escape his dull life quickly becomes a moral mess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one was
opening credits. I got some of the opening credit. I love when they do this with opening credit and they make it really cool looking and stuff like. I love when they do stuff like this. Yeah,
I love Sam Rockwell. He's such a great actor.
He's great.
Did he dance in this movie?
Define dance.
There's always a joke. There's always a joke that he finds a way to dance in every movie, and I did not get to see this one, so I don't know.
The like I said,
Victory Dance.
Love Don't Die, where he goes, "This is my map. Where's your map? You don't have a map."
God. Nah, this one was fucking great. Like, honestly, it's kind of surprising to see that something like this would be made in 2014, because it has like a really, it's something I would expect from like the 90s or something. But yeah,
do you mean that in a good way or a bad?
Yeah, I just mean like in like a general aesthetic way.
Okay.
Because everything in there is very kind of like small town, low level. Like as far as like the conflicts and stuff go, it doesn't expand beyond, interpersonal relationships.
Yeah,
so out of place right there.
Yeah, and like when a big highlight of the movie is, I beat my wife in a triathlon. Like that doesn't seem like something you would encounter in the past decade or so. But it was a great fucking movie. I would highly recommend it to just about anybody who's open-minded enough to check it out.
Rockwell is somebody that I'm more than happy to watch any of his stuff. He's so good.
Yeah. Some of these I did capture the closed caption because some of the dialogue is just spot on funny. Are you trying to suggest that my son is some sort of unishitter? I mean, it's just when you find out what she means, you're like, oh my goodness gracious, it's fantastic.
Right. And his range that he expresses in this movie alone is very okay. He's the kind of guy in there, like he's very straight laced and very boring and yada yada yada. So very early on, you're kind of like, yeah, he's getting screwed over. Fuck that guy. And then he starts to win, and you're just behind him. It's fucking amazing.
The what is it? Oh, no. The movie that he was in. Darn it, that one. With the people. Oh, See How They Run. Sam Rockwell.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. They really self-identify themselves with the movie. So like the dialogue and everything draws out how they are producing a movie. And sure enough, all of the cliche things that they're talking about is exactly all of the cliche things that they are acting out in the film. And so it's very identification wise. They know what they're doing, but it's still just a phenomenal movie. Really good. I'm going to have to watch this one.
For sure.
Yeah, I know. I saw this and I was like, oh, cool. That's how you make drugs. Okay.
Yes. You go through 6 years of chemistry classes.
What? No, you just mix up some like Play-Doh. It looks like.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Breaking Bad did.
Yeah.
I don't know. Complete side tangent, but I don't know why I always find it so funny when they have that Breaking Bad commercial for. It's like a pop chip, it's a commercial for a chip. It's like a popped corn chip or something like that. And they're doing the scene in the Winnebago. You know what this is? This is pure. And I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going off track.
No worries.
No, I'm pretty sure I stopped the pictures right at this point because I definitely. Yeah, I wanted people to watch Better Living Through Chemistry. I don't want to ruin the ending. You've got to go watch it.
I marked it. I this is one I didn't get to, so I marked it to go back to. Michelle Monaghan is in there. I like her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rubber. Not the rubber you think.
I'm not talking about that. Stop it.
We don't wear rubbers in this house.
2010.
Wow. So next movie. No, I'm kidding.
Next movie.
I'm kidding.
A sentient tire with telekinetic powers goes on a killing spree in the desert, observed by a group of spectators who may or may not be part of the story. The film is a surreal, self-aware riff on horror tropes and audience expectations.
Mm-hmm.
Love this movie.
It was great.
Yeah. It's sort of in order, sort of not in order. I think this was one where I might have mixed it. I definitely have some of the captions on here because this opening credit thing was just really funny. It puts you in the mood. It puts you into the world that they're building. It puts you into the audience that like the audience what you should be feeling as an audience. Just be like, here you go. This is what you're gonna get, and here you are, part of the audience.
Yeah, it was a very interesting move that I haven't seen done anywhere else. Like, there are different ways that you can watch movies, or like sometimes you can approach them like really analytically, or just sit back and watch the pretty colors. But this one, with that opening, puts you in the perfect position to where you're observing it as it's intended.
And not much dialogue. You're watching a tire with music, go around. I don't even think there was music proc. I think it was just like...
correct. Yeah, it was mostly just observing a tire, learn what its capabilities are.
Yep. Yeah, he just blew up a bottle without touching it. Yeah, I wonder if he's going to... oh, look at that. Blew up a bunny. Now he can kill things. Yeah. But he falls in love with what's her name? What's his from the Galadriel? Oh. No, not Galadriel. She looks like Steven Tyler's Liv Tyler.
Yeah,
she does look like Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep. Oh, that was a great effect.
That's a pick right there.
Yeah. Oh dear. Looking at Liv Tyler, are you?
My.
The tire lives like a human, sleeps like a human, watches TV like a human.
Aren't we all
just human?
Aren't we all just tires on the inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep, man.
So, food's here. They all go at it like...
And this is the audience.
Animals. This is the audience. Who didn't think to bring anything.
I got animals.
So back here, she's like, what in the world? Why is there a tire in the fucking weirdos? The tire did not appreciate that whatsoever because it was taking a shower.
Yeah.
She did. And so the boy's like, I just saw a live tire to his like stepdad. Nope. Hey, Miss Sparkles. Everyone starts getting sick. What's going on here? Oh dear. They poisoned you. Yeah. Looks like you guys are part of the story.
Indeed. There's a lot of levels to this one.
There's so many levels that from now, I think I like a few more screenshots left because I didn't want to give too much away, especially the ending. So yeah.
It would have been cool if somebody in the theater fake exploded. We are the audience. Start running.
Yeah.
If this one ever makes its way back into theaters, you're going to see me on the news after that shit.
Then you just have a bunch of people going, shh. I'm watching a movie.
So I had seen the remake of Pet Sematary before seeing the original Pet Sematary. Naughty was not amused.
No.
I imagine so.
This is the quintessential one.
I know it is the quintessential one. Pet Sematary, 1989. A grieving father discovers a burial ground that brings the dead back, but at a terrible cost. His desperate choices unleash a chain of horrors that spiraled beyond his control. Dun dun dun.
That scene right there, I think that shook people at that time, and it's still shocking to me. But you see a way more shocking things, I think, in movies now. But at that time, that was a pretty big deal when they had the. I don't know if that was the actual scene that shot there or not, but.
Oh, it's coming. I think I know.
I was going to say,
yeah.
But I'm just going to say there was a shot in this movie that was pretty shocking for the time. To have.
Thing I'm wondering is that, like, I live in New Hampshire and we have roads like this, and the thing is, trucks like this are not allowed on these types of roads without the double yellow line. So I'm watching this movie and I'm like, this would never be here. You would never be driving down this road.
But okay,
I'm like, all right, that's it. I'm out.
But see, we have stuff like that in where I'm at too. But there's sometimes where we're like, oh, this will cut a lot of time off of me, and I can get off work a lot earlier, and they'll drive roads that they are not supposed to. And so we'll even have times where they'll get county sheriffs out, like sitting out to watch, to be like, nope, you're not going down this road. Go. But I could see this happening, going down roads way higher speeds than you should be, and not even a road you should be on with the vehicle you have. But anyway,
I'm back.
Yeah,
I've been back.
I'll bike.
Ew, feet are dirty.
You got the shades dirty.
After Dad, you killed a cat.
I just washed them. Come on.
Ew.
Like, even after all the warnings, he's like, nah, it'll be fine.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Look at his grin.
Yeah, after all the horror stories of like, meh, maybe it'll be different this time. I'll give it a shot.
I do like the idea of how they put the cats in there, though, because cats have always been related to some sort of communication with the other side and other world. So,
yeah. I had to put this in here. I'm coming for you, Rachel.
it looks like a Michael Myers scene right here.
That's actually a guy.
Yeah. But it just looks like one.
Got the jaw.
Oh, look who it is. He plays the minister.
You were just saying that earlier, so I had to say that. Oh, this is coming up on the scene I was talking about.
Can you go back and still?
I think so.
She's like,
oh, you went forward.
There we go.
Now the kid with when the kid's holding the kite thing.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing I haven't learned on how to do this is there's pause and play.
Oh,
yeah. I know. It's my first time. We'll go back to it. Oh,
Stephen King having a little spot in the movie there.
There you go. How do they get like a full grown person's head on that little bitty body?
Yeah. Their technology to shrink people was amazing.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie, the kid, he looked weird. Like
he's a funky looking kid.
That might have been the essence of it, like dead little demon.
Wow.
Right? His head is just too big for his body.
Yeah.
You guys.
And maybe it's the camera angle too.
And why'd they put a wig on him?
Let's go to the shot where he's in front of the truck.
Let's go to the fun scene.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to pause again.
Yeah.
First of all, you turned your back on the kid and he ran at your house. So you mean to tell me you didn't learn your lesson and you have the mom staring right at the kid. You didn't see the kid run away. It's almost like you asked for it. Okay.
Yeah. This is where
they're just out having a good day. Come on.
This is where a pitch meeting would come in. So the movie could happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never be on that road.
But I remember
Never.
this was pretty shocking for the time.
Yeah,
He fell
for the age
running
for
to
the
his
age
child.
for the age that they're dealing with. But it was pretty shocking for the time.
Gonna need you to get all the way off my back on this one.
No one even cares about the driver, just the kid.
Yeah, no, he's not important to the movie.
Yeah, not important.
It was the tire that flipped the car.
should have known.
Yeah. Rubber took over.
No, he got a taste for blood.
I found her dreams with like the prophetic dreams to just that like are telling the audience what they already know. I'm like, what? Why is that in there? Like, are you trying to say that she had some sort of like supernaturalness to her, or did she have the shine?
Well, maybe it was the area though too. I mean, maybe it's just got the spirit that like something there that will leech onto people, you know. And so maybe she never had anything like that before that. But getting in that area when they're talking about the pet cemetery and the things that would happen with that in the past, if there's just something there that can reach out and kind of leech onto people and throw the, I don't know. Oh, that scene was horrible. Ugh.
Some of these effects are so awesome.
That Achilles.
Oh my God. My only weakness.
Yeah.
Look at it. Maybe
there's Demon Child.
I just don't walk towards the edges of beds anymore because of that.
You just leap onto them.
I just leap. I take a leap. I'm like, get out of the way. I'm coming in. Hot and heavy. We're coming in. Yeah. My Achilles is going to be intact, but something else might be broken. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
And that scene too. That's pretty gruesome too.
Yeah.
But it's again, I'm remembering the movie The Thing. The Thing was so awesome.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I will say this is no, I'm not saying perfect movie, but it's there's so many creepy scenes in this one. This is a must watch, I would say. If you like horror movies, it's a must watch. I'm not saying perfect. I'm not going to say the best one ever, but you can have some of those where you're like required watching. I think this, I'd throw that in there. It's worth it.
Yeah,
definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, definitely worth a watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
He looks like
that freaking kid. There's so many scenes where I was just like, Demon Child, get away, be gone,
find that
be
fucking
gone.
Kid? God damn.
Yeah, no.
I hope that's like some type of CGI, not his actual act really evil, and that's an actual face he was able to do on his own. Probably was.
Yeah.
Could you imagine his parents or his family get him getting the acting role? We would love to offer your child this role. We're so happy. Isn't he a great child? Well, he looks like a demon, and that's what we need.
And we'll provide counseling sessions for the next 6 months after this. Like, okay, honestly though, and this is not being joking around.
The ground is sour.
But when they have some of these movies like this, like sometimes they've said they've filmed things in ways where the kids did not know truly what was going on in the scene. And they're like, oh, do this. But they don't know the weight of it or the other, like when you go across and see something like this right now, we're looking at, like the kid does not see that. It's completely at a different time and to make it less traumatic for them. And I'm just kind of curious if they did that for the little boy in this one.
I wonder.
I'd hope so.
To look up. I know. That's kind. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've seen some of where the kids later on, I saw some interviews where they grown up now in like a teen or adult years, go back and watch the movie and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that was the scene that was going on. Oh, that's gross. Yeah.
Till death do us part, God damn
it. Death till us part.
And then pig.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many Nick Cage ones you got on here tonight?
Just
All of them.
This is the last one.
Yeah, I think these just those two because Pig was for my birthday. It was my birthday, my choice. So I wanted to see Pig for a long time.
I didn't know if you were gonna have like Unbearable Weight on there, and then like.
Oh no, I had seen already. Yeah.
All right.
So,
well,
I wanted to finish.
So this is number 2 of Nick for tonight, right?
Another heartbreaking one.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. 2021. A reclusive truffle hunter returns to the city he left behind after his beloved pig is stolen. His search becomes a quiet, emotional journey through grief, memory, and the life he abandoned.
Yeah.
I presume you guys have seen it too?
Yes.
I'm going to refer
no.
back to my
Well, I was there with you. I'm talking to
Yes.
I'm talking to Nick.
Sorry.
I was hurt that Nick Cage did not go all John Wick on them, which is what I was hoping for, you know?
Mm.
And it wasn't that at all.
No.
Because I respond differently when I'm wronged, you know? I respond very differently. And so, and again, poor Nick Cage in this, he suffered so much and he's having to go through all of this. And these people seem to have no sympathy for it.
None.
Yeah.
And I always heard, like I said, I was referring back to my merch idea. I own it, but I haven't seen it yet.
You bastard.
I know, right? Rat bastard, you, Corey.
Do better.
That is my nickname, Rat Bastard. I heard this was one that people were like kind of poo-pooing on Nick Cage a bit of taking roles. We were talking about like just taking whatever, getting some money, whatever. But I heard this was one that some people kind of stepped back and were like, okay, he's showing some range again. You know, like this is not saying I'm not poo-pooing on the other things, but this was one of those roles that I think some people step back and were like, oh, okay, he's showing the chops here a little bit.
So there are a lot of fun details to this movie that most people aren't going to really know about or even appreciate. But Nick Cage actually went out of his way to learn how to cook at a Michelin star level just for this role, and he did it in one scene.
But he wanted that one scene to be perfect, kind of a thing, right?
But he easily could have, there's ways that he could have faked it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's,
or cut scenes and have somebody else do it.
But he went out of his way to do that, and that's fucking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a lot of people really saw this one and that kind of leaned away from him a little bit, and we're like, oh, okay, he's still there. He's still got the
Well, it's almost like when Sandler does his like serious roles from his comedic roles, and people are like, oh, he can act, and it's like, yeah, he can.
he can do more than fart jokes. Okay,
yeah,
I got it. No,
oh wow.
But
I still have to see Uncut Gems, but like some of his other serious roles I love. So
yeah, but there's some of those where people do these things and it's pretty intense, and it kind of takes you back a little bit where you're like, okay, maybe I thought they could do it, but I never saw it, and man, they're bringing it now, and kind of sets you back a little bit. And I've heard this was a pretty intense emotional role for him.
It definitely,
yeah. He goes through a lot to get that pig back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like at one point, he goes to this like underground fighting ring, slaps his name and money on the table, and literally just gets punched in the face for like 5 minutes straight just to get some info on the pig.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of John Wick, but pig instead of a dog.
Well,
I'm joking.
No, I'm thinking about his character a bit, and it's like his character has achieved so much in life that he's like reached a level of enlightenment almost, where his priorities are so settled and concrete that nothing else matters to him. He's very uncompromising in his approach to things, but his reasoning for it is so sound that even in the most bizarre situations, you genuinely like, he makes it believable, which is fucking amazing.
Most definitely. Yeah. We are at the 2-hour mark, and we're on day 16, so we're halfway through the month. How is everyone? I know. How is everyone on time? And for like maybe another hour, I could probably go. And then if we don't finish it, I will just make a part 2 of this. But
okay.
Yeah,
I can stop talking as much too.
Corey, that's gonna be like 50 cents. So you're running out of money.
No, I'm only like $5 into my $20. We're good. Give me your Venmo. Give me your Venmo. The $20 is on the way.
Oh, this movie was fantastic. Nothing. 2003.
Yes.
2 neurotic friends wish the world away, and it literally disappears, leaving them in a blank white void. Their newfound power forces them to confront their own pettiness, fears, and codependence.
Yeah, I do like this, where it's the concept of when you're stripping everything away and you're getting to the actual heart or nitty gritty of what's important, you know. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of everything that they did through there. Again, it was a little too campy, in my opinion, for me. But it's not to say that their intention and their premise is not a great one. So yeah, it's very, very intriguing.
Yeah. God. Yeah, this is a very niche one, again, that most people aren't going to appreciate. There's a lot of early 2000s humor and style to it that is a bit dated, but
and it's Canadian too. This is Canadian humor too.
Yeah. But the idea itself is so out there and original, or as close to original as you can get. And these guys, they play it in a way that, yeah, like they're put in this incredibly bizarre situation, and you kind of get it, like how they react and why their experimental phase throughout the whole thing, and why they get upset, or like their emotional arc throughout the whole thing. Like, I can, as far out as the concept is, I can get behind it. It was very well done. Like,
well, this is kind of the movie that just now came out in 2026, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, or something of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of like this one as well. And again, it's a Canadian-based thing where these guys are able to manipulate time, like Back to the Future, and you get to get down to the actual point of what are you yourself, searching for in life. Because if you're able to manipulate the void as such that they're doing here, and you're able to just readjust and switch and fix, what truly are you hunting for? Which is a great idea.
Their up house.
Yeah.
Nestled between 2 highways.
God, I cannot imagine even ever getting a night's sleep in there.
And not at all. Everything is falling apart. They're throwing gas bombs. Everyone's outside. The news is outside. The police are about to break in, and they're like, "Why would you leave us alone?"
Come on, man.
And then you enter this world of nothing, and it's just fantastic to see them go through this journey. They've lived together most, if not all of their lives. They've been best friends since they were 7 and 8. And, it is truly what is codependency, if not this? This is a true codependency film. If you have a friend who needs a little eye awakening, just show them this film.
Oh yeah, we're about to discuss that, right? With what was it? The resolution. Codependency at its finest. No, I'm just kidding.
And to make a movie like this work with just two characters, it definitely full of like dialogue heavy. But it's funny dialogue. It keeps the story moving. None of it is really like down or draining or anything like that. So, and you see them go through this journey of living.
The old classic Polaroids.
Yeah. Again, just their the experimenting that they do, their attempts to try to keep themselves entertained in this infinite void. Like, there's
jumping.
Yeah. I say, for something with such a wacky premise, like they really get you behind it.
Things start happening and you're like, wait, what's going on in this movie? And you're like, huh?
Right.
Codependency isn't all that it's cracked up to be.
No.
Yeah, I missed this one.
It's great. Yeah, like as soon as we picked, or as soon as we were done watching it, I ordered a copy.
Mm-hmm.
You're like,
I put it on my wish list.
I need this now.
Yeah, that was great.
And it's funny because I know this character that's on screen now, David Hewlett from Stargate Universe. No, wait, what's the second one?
Stargate.
It's SG-1 something and then Universe, and Anyway, he was on the second of those shows. That's why I remember him. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is them trying to figure out how to pass time, playing video games the rest of the day. And it's weird because you're like, wait, you guys still get cable? You still have electricity? You still have running water? Where are you? And so, just entering this world, writing your name in P.
As you do.
And this is, the turn of them. They're starting to get bored. It's
as one does.
Yep. And the days go by. And they start marking it, and it's this was a good movie.
Oh yeah, it was, again, one of those wacky movies I would highly recommend to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I was say I'm looking it up to market. I did not get to see this, but I will try to track it down.
Nice. I look forward to hearing your thoughts.
There's some images from this so far that I'm very interested to watch it.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that they can make all of these disparate images work.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Especially the ones like that's why I changed the font, because this used to be white and I was like, I can't see anything. So, because some of the things that they say are you would think the dialogue is just going to be boring and flat, but it really keeps the story moving. So they lose all logic after some point. They're like, wait, is that our house? What if someone's in there? We left a note. It said, make yourself at home. What if they made themselves at home?
That almost reminds me of, I know I'm going off track again, but is it Concurrence? Have you ever seen that one?
I think I've heard of it. I don't recall if I've seen it, though.
That kind of reminds me when you said the whole like leaving a note and what would they think of it. I don't want to say too much on it, but that's kind of a trippy, lower budget sci-fi one. I think it's Congruence.
Coherence?
Coherence, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I said it wrong. Thank you. Yep. Coherence.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
When you said that thing about the note and what they think and where you... That definitely reminded me of that movie. So, anyway.
Resolution. 2012. A man chains his drug-addicted friend to a cabin wall to force him into sobriety, only to discover strange forces manipulating the reality. the deeper they dig, the more they realize they're trapped in someone else's narrative.
Yeah, I think I popped in like halfway through this one.
Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's right. Because no. I think it was the beginning because I remember saying, "Oh, it just began," and he's just doing his friend. He's just
as you do.
Yeah,
as one does.
Just a couple of boys in the woods.
So it's been nice hanging out. I'll catch you guys on the next live stream. No, I'm just kidding. So go ahead.
No, this is so yeah, he chains his friend up and he's like, dude, uncuff me. He's like, nope. You get clean. And this is one where I kept some of the dialogue out and the sequence of the film a little out of order. It's definitely it's definitely a watch, but I would say you should really sort of like pay attention to it. This isn't one where you should like be on your phone, and if you do find that like you're bored, then maybe you're just not that into it. But I do believe like the mystery upon the mystery, it isn't one of those mystery boxes that doesn't actually answer the mystery box question.
Well, that's the thing. Like when you come into it, you're not expecting a mystery, and when you start noticing how all the little details start piling up, you realize like, oh, wait a second here, what the thought this was a one thing and now it's another thing, and how I don't know what to think.
Yeah, and I like how you assume the one guy is in control, and then of course he himself is trapped or a victim, just like it. And so it really begs the question: well, what sprung the trap in the first place?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. This movie. This is boring. This was boring. I hated this movie. I don't get Roman Polanski either. What's the other movie that he's famous for?
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't finish this one. I was like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't fall asleep, but I definitely might have just started to play my game while it was like on the TV on the side there. I was not amused with this one at all. 1976, a quiet man moves into a Paris apartment whose previous tenant attempted suicide, and he slowly begins to feel her identity overtaking his own. The psychological unraveling blurs paranoia, alienation, and self-erasure.
It would have been cooler if he had actually had some sort of personal relationship or personal tie or some sort of tied history to it, but
that's like moving into someone's apartment that is just newly renovated, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to be this person now because they lived here. That's not how that works.
Right. I'm going to live vicariously through somebody I don't even know.
But there have been some sci-fi or like horror movies that kind of, I've not seen this one, but there are some that kind of go off of that kind of thing where you have something, whether it's taken on by you or implanted, or you're in that space that you start seeing visions maybe of that person or these other things, spirits of that area.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious with this one, but I've not seen it. So I'm not blaming you for not liking it. I have seen some of those similar stories where something happens where you're taking on either experiences or visions or things of something else that has been in that space. But no, you're thumbs down on this one, Rachel.
I definitely am a thumbs down on this one.
That's all right.
The acting was poor. I mean, the story was boring. It was a slog to get through. It was boring, really boring. Yeah, and he's not necessarily that great to look at.
Oh, so now we find out why it's boring.
That Metropolitan Station, so when I'm bored, this is what I do. I look up the places. So I looked that up. That Metropolitan Station has been featured in a number of French films, so it's very famous. Yes.
But only if he would have been better looking. We might have had a good movie on our hands.
I mean, if he was Brad Pitt, maybe I would have enjoyed it much, much better.
Six pack and a stronger jawline, and we would have been good.
That profile, though, god damn.
Right?
Like,
come on now. Look at
Pinocchio.
Was he painting his fingernails at that last?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm not,
because
no judgment. I just didn't know if that's what he was doing.
Didn't when you bought the house, didn't you do everything that the previous owner did?
I just like I said, no judgment. I just didn't know if that's what he was doing when I.
There he is.
Oh, hey.
That's Roman Polanski.
That's a little too much. I think he should take it down a little bit on the eyeshadow. Just take it down a notch.
He did a pretty good job.
Nah, it's just a little much. I think he could bring
It is
it down a
much,
little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my.
No.
Oh,
You're
my.
welcome.
Oh my.
He was just doing that for fun.
Yeah.
They were like, we told you we didn't need to film this scene.
It's like, no.
Keep the cameras on, damn you.
The blue on the eyes, though. I think take a
You like that?
Maybe that's what I meant. I meant like the
I
coloring.
didn't say it. It's just like,
was
bring
fine.
it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Those are some nice. Was this 70s?
Yes,
80s?
1976.
70s. Okay. Was those glasses that kind of gave it away? The lady earlier.
These actors and actresses, they are in movies back to back. Like that lady with the glasses, I had just seen her in a 1975 film that I watched that she was the lead in, and I was like, oh, and then she shows up in this, and I'm like, oh wow.
Is that hair or fur?
Is that a hair or a hat? I can't tell. Who knows at this point?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
That's trippy.
Yeah, there's a whole like sort of trippy sequences, and
you want to
You just-
smoke?
You need a red apple? Let's go.
Peer pressure. Only the cool kids smoke
Cool
Marlboro
kids
Reds.
smoke sick.
Yeah, they have the girl Jessie from Saved by the Bell, and they were like, please keep advising everybody about caffeine and the dangers.
yeah, I remember that was
show.
not supposed to be caffeine. I fell asleep to this one. I literally
I didn't see
made
this one.
popcorn because I was like, oh, perfect, popcorn. I'm gonna eat popcorn.
Oh, no.
Popcorn in hand, watching movie on couch.
All my details started to wane with some of these here towards the end because it was just like this one. I was like, all right, what is Rachel watching and why? You know,
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was the AI.
You were sitting there going, why is she doing this to me? What did I do? What did I do to Rachel?
Yeah.
I did. I thought it was a joke at one point. I went back and looked at the list.
She's
and I was
punking me on this.
Well, it's kind of a natural
was.
result of the challenge. So
Yeah,
your
exactly.
goal was to watch a movie you hadn't seen based off of the holidays on
Yep.
each day.
Yeah.
Not all of them are going to be winners.
No,
But yeah, I
that's
was
true.
like, I wonder
That's
if
true.
she's testing me. She's testing. She's like, I'm the competition.
No, the universe tested me for sure. This was National Popcorn Day too. I was so excited. Oh, this movie was so boringly bad. I remember the beginning, and I remember waking up at the end with like popcorn on the couch and everything like that. I still had some in my hand. I was dying laughing. So, film students, this is 1991. Film students host an all-night horror marathon, unaware that a mass killer is stalking them, using gimmicks from the classic B movies. The event becomes a meta slasher filled with theatrical kills and a movie within a movie tricks. Sure.
So, do you think
You
this
say
is?
so.
Do you?
False advertising.
So I haven't seen this one, but would you say this is like a failed preemptive Scream?
There's
movie?
yeah, this is like a project, like a school project again. You remember?
But you know, like Scream, they kind of lean into the tropes of the horror movies. So I just kind of wonder if this was an earlier, like maybe they had the idea, but they just didn't execute it like they did later on.
But Scream did it so well. Like I said, I just watched some of the previous scenes and just reliving the memories of the reveals and things like that. And the horror fans, the whole point of it was Skeet Ulrich, the original killer. He is.
Please, no spoilers.
Oh yeah. he's honestly looking to execute what he's been a big fan of, and it's like he's connected those things, and he believes he's hit his utopia in that regard. And so, I guess they do it in a much more logical and tasteful manner.
Okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to you, and I'm sorry, but that previous picture, I don't know if you can go back. Nope, one more. Nope, maybe one more.
I will. I have to go back a little bit. It'll catch up to it again.
Oh,
go
maybe
ahead.
it's already skipping. But there was the one with the mouth. No, I think you went too far now.
No, I didn't.
Are you sure? Oh, right there. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I saw that one. And
okay.
I'm like, okay, practical effects. I love them.
Yep.
I mean, that will still look the same 20 years from now, and not like, oh, it's digitized and stuff.
If anything, like you were saying, maybe not the precursor to Screams, but definitely to continuing on practical effects, because there were a lot in this that, according to the pictures.
I'm curious about this scene right here. I'm just
well, don't fall asleep like I did.
Well,
anyway, sorry, you don't have to stay on that, but I just
pizza.
What's that?
I say one guy got the last slice of cheese pizza.
Look at that cheese pool. Ooh.
Yeah.
Get that on Instagram. That's gonna be my cheese pool on TikTok. There we go.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is.
It is?
People are fucking
doing
bored,
the cheese pools. I've not personally seen it. I've never actually been on TikTok. I'll just say that. But on Instagram, they'll repost things and go to restaurants and they'll do the cheese pool.
That's a look.
That is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, that reminds me of a movie, and I'm blanking on it right now. But anyway, keep going. That's creepy, though. That's creepy. Oh my gosh. I'm walking out of that bathroom. If that's, it looked like they were standing at urinals. So I don't know.
Yes, they were.
Some strong.
This is when I woke up. I was like, "Why is Dee Wallace in a cocoon? What do you call that? Paper mache?"
Okay.
Oh boy.
I've had moments like that where I watched a movie where I fell asleep, then woke up in a bad spot, and I was like, what's going on right now? Kind of a thing. And oh yeah,
Why am I watching this?
Yeah, exactly. Or like, what in the world's on the TV right now? I'm like, oh yeah, this is the movie I put on.
How did we get here?
Yeah.
Believe me, I was like, what?
I did that with Nosferatu.
Oh, and apparently, because the new one,
I fell asleep, and then there's a little fit that Depp, the Depp daughter, does.
You're like, they annoyed me up.
So somewhere in the world, Vex Electronica is shaking her head at you.
I'm just saying, I woke up in a scene where I'm like, still trying to gain consciousness, and I'm like, what the heck is going on right now?
That was a great movie.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying I started it too late at night. But The Gentleman. This is a great one. This is a fun one.
Yep. 2019, a British drug kingpin tries to sell his empire, triggering a chaotic chain of blackmail, scheming, and double crosses. The story unfolds through unreliable narration and stylish criminal antics. This was fantastic. We have waited too long to see this, and I tried to stay away from like spoilers, even staying away from like the TV show that they've made. So now we can watch the TV show, but finally got around to it.
There's a lot of great roles in this one. This great cast. I'll say that there's a great cast on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The side comments throughout the whole movie, that was just like, they're sitting there and they're trying to collect the phones from those kids. And of course, the guys is holding the kid upside down. He just goes, "What are you doing, Dave? This is an everyday thing. What are you doing?" But yeah,
that's what my basement looks like.
yeah.
I don't know why,
Just
but I still love the scene where it's fuck, but it's pronounced fuck. It's like, so it's fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell. Yeah, no, they're the whole cast is awesome.
They played their roles perfectly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and I love what is his name? Dry Eye.
Yeah.
So the guy that plays Dry Eye is also Freddy in Ungentlemanly Warfare, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Freddy is such a great actor, So when you see him in this, you see him as this sleazy type gangster that thinks he's, the best thing that has come into their unsavory world. And then in the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, he is the most happy-go-lucky, overly chill,
but
he's just relaxed.
But is he the same guy that was in Last Christmas? Or is that
Henry Golding? Yeah.
Is that him?
Yes.
Okay. Again, he's a very different character in that movie. Just going on to what you're saying right there, where it's completely different from the character he is in for The Gentleman. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, he's from Crazy Rich Asians. I did not ever see that.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's really good. Even if anyone says it's like a romantic rom-com, blah, 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 it's a great film. It's a great film. You guys will love it.
Challenge accepted.
But I'm gonna look at Last Christmas here. But yeah, he is a funny guy. And so again, one of the funnier scenes from Ungentlemanly Warfare is where Alan Rickman is telling him, he's like, no, you're too pretty for me. Freddie, on the other hand, and Freddie, you're gonna have to catch me first. Just childish comebacks at each other. And so but yeah, he did an amazing job in this one too. So
I will say there's like an epic scene towards the end of this one. I will say there's, not to jump ahead, but there's like a crash and him running.
Yeah.
And there's a whole like, hey babe. And it's like,
yeah.
And then he's like, well, he said something like, sorry, traffic was bad. Or, something,
something like that. I didn't put most of the end
hey,
in, but
love,
I did.
or whatever. But that whole scene with Dry Eyes and his wife and that whole thing is pretty dramatic, I would say. But I would, I thought it was pretty cool. The whole, I don't know, that played out well. That's like one of those scenes that I'm like, they hit the mark on that one.
They really did, and I included the end credit scene because I want people to remember to stay to watch.
That YouTube, the YouTube video thing they do in the movie is funny too, where they're raiding the farm or whatever. I think that's hilarious. And then Colin Farrell at the deli or the restaurant or whatever, and the kids come up trying to be all tough.
Yeah,
and he's like, "What are you, the foreskins, or what are you, come on, come back with something quick." And they're just like, F you. And he's like, come on, you got to do better than that. Come on.
Weak.
Yeah. But I love his line in that. I know I'll mess it up. I don't have it right in front of me, but he's like talking about like, eventually he gets to men or adults. The true battle is in the mind, using your mind and not your fists, not your, violence, but it's your mind and it's a cool scene there, I think.
Come on down to the gym and see what we could do with
you. Exactly. And then they're like, are you the coach? And he's like, come down to the gym, we'll see what we can do. And they're like, oh, sorry, we didn't mean to mess with you.
I know. The farewell.
Sure.
2019, a Chinese American woman returned to China when her family stages a fake wedding to secretly say goodbye to their terminally ill matriarch. The film explores cultural identity, family bonds, and the emotional weight of unspoken truths. This was good.
Emotional Wait. See, from here, I went directly to The Adventures of Priscilla, and I was like, I know I'm missing something.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yep, because then you have Witness, and I loved Witness. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this. I apologize. I missed this one.
That's okay.
I did not see this one. I'll say that.
You know, everyone. Aquafina wasn't bad in this, but she's obviously not singing or rapping or anything like that. She's actually acting like a granddaughter. And there's a lot of the other casts that.
Aquafina the water. I'm just kidding.
Do you know you said that? And I was like, wait, did I say her name wrong?
Fiji?
It is spelled the different Aquafina. Oh, Jesus Lord. Yeah. Anyway.
Silly bitches nowadays trying to be quirky.
Where they filmed it, showing the landscape. It was really good.
She's what?
Also in Crazy Rich Asians.
Yes. She doesn't have a big part in that. She's more comedic than anything. She's the comedic cousin, I think.
I'm trying to remember. Was she
comedic?
Oh my gosh.
She is.
Keep on talking.
As well as the elderly Asian.
Okay, so someone doesn't like her.
She's in Jumanji as the elderly one.
There's a movie I'm thinking of. I can't remember if she was actually in it or not. But
Jumanji.
No. The Farewell. Have you ever heard of the Farewell? No. My T-shirt I got to make. I own it, but I haven't watched it. That's another one I heard was amazing, and I heard she had a pretty powerful role in it. It wasn't the comedic. It wasn't the goofing around. But the Farewell I've heard is a very, very good one.
This one?
If I finally watch it, is that what you're watching right now?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break here.
I'm sorry.
Corey needs a refill on his coffee. No, Corey, it's okay.
No, I'm going to shut up now.
No.
You know,
I feel. Wow. All right. No, keep on talking about the Farewell, because I really want to bring it up a little bit later and ask if you've seen it before or not.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I honestly thought you were
No, I'm being stupid. I go anyway. No.
Oh God.
I've had goofy. She's really serious.
We're at 2.5 hours. Leave me alone. Come on.
Exactly. We're at 2.5 hours. We're at 2.5 hours. We're almost there.
Hey, have you ever seen The Pig? Bad. I heard The Pig was good.
Yes, but this is what I honestly believe a lot of people on YouTube love to see, is the fact that we're screwing things up.
Well, I'm sorry, but I've heard this is very dramatic, though. I like, in all seriousness, I heard this was it's pulls at the heartstrings.
Yeah,
it really did pull at the heartstrings, especially like. I'm glad I didn't watch it actually when it was made, because my dad also passed away in 2019 from cancer. So, just watching this, and I was just like,
So yeah, if you weren't really a fan of her, from some of the other things, did this change your mind on her acting?
See, I was a fan of hers.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine if you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious of the other Enigma or Proctafile, what you thought before this, and if you did see this, if it changed your mind on her acting chops.
I liked her in Jumanji. I think she did a really good job with what she was required to do. And so I knew I was missing this as in I made a note that I had to watch it, but I went straight for Witness somehow. And so anyway, but yeah, I think she's well off as an actor, as in she's earned her title as actress,
Nice. Proctafile, did you
I say honestly, I didn't even recognize that it was her, so I will give her props for that. I still think that she's fucking annoying, and and I would rather not watch most. Like, she's one of those people. Like, if she's on the cast, I am less interested now.
So what's more annoying, her or somebody after you're talking about a movie for a while, bringing up a movie that they think you haven't been talking about? And
I was just gonna say, if you don't wind up making that one T-shirt, then you should make one that says "My other shirt is really funny."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, you know what? My motto in life is: if you can't make fun of yourself, what can you? Or you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at? Kind of.
I agree.
And a live stream is not a live stream without messing up. I'll say that right off the bat. Right there.
The majority of people fall in love or really begin enjoying the personality of those who expose their own faults,
because we all have them. And believe me, I'll show them all to you.
I'll show you my flaws.
Have you seen my flaws?
That's why we laugh with you, Corey, not at you.
Yeah,
well, that's what I was saying.
I'm laughing at myself
on the mystery movie when I sit there and I'll name things and I'm way off. It's just I'm not very bright.
No. But I mean, I had to go back into my brain. I was like, okay, no.
And you're all sitting there
IMDb.
Like, does Corey know that's the movie we're talking about right now?
It's okay. Yeah, we're good.
Thanks for accepting me and my flaws. And
Yep.
But no, it's fun to go through that. But I honestly, I've heard really good things about this one. But I've also heard be in the right spot for it. Like it's
yes,
it hits some tones that you really be in the right spot for it. And
Witness 1985.
Yeah,
great one.
Rachel's like, "Shut up, Corey. Let's go to the next movie."
Oh no, it's okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay. A Philadelphia detective hides in an Amish community to protect a young boy who witnessed a murder. As he adjusts to their peaceful way of life, he uncovers corruption within his own department.
I remember this one. This one was weird.
The Amish. And we will all see Viggo Mortensen in one of his very early roles. I got a good still shot of him.
Nice.
Yep.
Really enjoyed
a nice
board in this one.
Yeah, I have a nice Arrow release of this one. They put a nice 4K out of it, and I remember seeing it like way back, and I was really liked it. I think it still holds up, and you'll recognize a lot of faces. I'll say. You said Viggo Mortensen, Danny Glover.
Danny Glover's going to show up.
Harrison Ford. What's her name? The main actress. I'm blanking on her name right now. She was in Top Gun too. Oh gosh.
Even I forgot it. I know what Rachel's name is. Ty Cotton? No, wait.
Right there. I'm blanking. Not her. Yeah, her right there. I'm blanking on her name right now.
Kelly McGillis.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
But there's a lot of names in there. And that little boy looks like Damien Omen or the Children of the Corn or something when he's like walking around with that hat. He like kind of creeps me out a little bit. But that scene right there I think is awesome in the movie though.
You think he'd be able to beat the kid from Pet Sematary?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Hands down.
Yep.
I don't know. I just got to be confident and go with
there
it.
You go.
But
this was one of my favorite scenes.
Oh, but when he's like, he points and he's like,
yeah, and his eyes get really wide, and he's like, "That's him."
And Harrison Ford's like, "No,
not that black guy, this one."
But Harrison Ford, I think it's kind of a cool scene though, where he's like, "No, it can't be almost kind of a thing, that's one of ours. That's a cop, and
and then things take a turn.
Do.
I just love, and see, this is what I really love. I love how they were able to truly make a sequel where Danny Glover becomes a good guy and joins Mel Gibson, and they begin to do Lethal Weapon. No.
Yeah.
Overall, I thought this was a really good movie. I know there's probably like things that like kind of they went a little heavy on one way or the other with the social aspects of some of the things that they were talking about. But no, I thought it was overall, I think it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't see, and my in-laws live in upstate New York, and there's a lot of Mennonites there still. And so, you know, I still drive around them, and we go to their stores and stuff like that. They're a little, I don't want to say offshoot, but they're similar to Amish, and their community and the way that they live is just, it's fantastic. You just look at that and you're like, wow, this is really simple. You would think that you could do this, and you probably could. It's just, it's nice.
I'll say every community has pros and cons to it. And it's easy to look at some of the pros when it's different than yours and be like, and I'm not saying anything negative against them. It's just like looking at any of them, but there's pros and cons to any way you live a life. I mean, that's all of us.
Agreed.
Believe me, I got a lot of cons. I bring up movies that we're already talking about. And... no, just kidding.
So he still hasn't made the shirt.
Yeah, I will make that shirt. I will make.
Yeah, but think about it. You have two shirts you already made tonight. I mean, it's fantastic. Your empire is growing.
Oh
there
no, the
is,
first
there
one.
is, there he is.
Don't give yourself too much credit. There's we go right there.
Yeah,
Which I'll say, I absolutely love him. I don't know if there's any movies I hate with him in there, but I can't say that I've seen all of his. But I like him a lot.
Yeah.
So I asked boyfriend. I was like, if they really have enough people, can they raise a barn in a day? And he's like, yeah,
absolutely,
definitely can do it.
Absolutely.
I was like, wow, okay, that's cool.
Absolutely, yeah. I've seen it done before. They got it down, but it's the community coming together.
I got some juicy pictures, but not too juicy.
McGillis getting a little saucy.
We'll stop here because we all know what he's staring at. Dun, 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 dun. Brown chicken, brown cow.
The barn.
Barn, and such a well done job.
He was sitting there going, I can't believe they put that barn up in one day. Wow! Look at that.
That vintage camera.
Look at that.
Right, like I helped build it, and I still don't believe it.
I still like this scene. I think it was around that time too, where some tourists were, right here, that one.
That was pretty fucked.
Yeah, but then Harrison Ford comes up, but then I think it's funny that they don't say anything about the dude with the hat there that's doing all that crap. But then they're like, when Harrison Ford does that, and like, I've never seen him Amish do something like that before. And I'm like, well, don't do anything to push him to that limit. You know, it's like,
right.
And like any old person who wants their money, this ain't good for the tourist trade, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta sell tickets next week. Come on.
I need to make my 5th million.
Mm-hmm. But I like that scene where the guy thinks he can get away with whatever he wants to, and then even though Harrison isn't a true Amish, but he comes up and gives him a little pop, and then the guy's
all
like,
it took.
Yep, and he was done.
Have y'all seen Harrison Ford try and punch? Anytime he tries to punch in his films, it looks so awkward.
I always see the clips from Blade Runner, is it 2049, where he actually hit Ryan Gosling?
He did.
Like that?
He actually hit him.
Did he? Oh my goodness.
It was funny because he talked about it on the Graham Norton show, and he goes, "Well, I hit him."
But this is a good shootout scene. I sorry not to cut you off.
Oh no, you're good.
But I thought this was a good play out of the and the community coming out and
what are you gonna do? You're gonna kill all of us? Him, the woman, me? And he's like, please. Bitch, please. Over. It has spread too far and too wide now. There's no way for you to stop. Yeah. Anyway, good movie. I'm glad I finally saw it. 1985. Sorry, I know.
Yeah, I feel like anything including the Amish in it makes it just a little too silly, but they did a pretty good job.
Yeah. All right, almost done, boys. Okay. A ghost story, 2017. After dying unexpectedly, a man returns as a silent, sheet-covered ghost who watches time pass around the home he once shared. The film becomes a meditation on grief, memory, and the vastness of existence.
The This is like the more toned down version of Ghost. There's no crime.
Yeah. And speaking of weird movies,
this was
like it had me really good for like the first 3/4 of it, but that ending, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was weird.
I kind of was asking why are we doing this? And it was a letdown. I was like, I don't
Okay.
Sorry, is that Affleck?
No.
Casey Affleck? That's not him.
Oh, yes.
That is him?
I thought that is Casey Affleck. I thought you meant the Affleck duck. I was like, no.
No, sorry. No, sorry. I couldn't think of his first name right away, but I have not seen this, but I didn't realize he was in it.
Yeah.
And there he is.
Yeah, it's why again, okay. I'm not gonna my opinion would change.
It's definitely a choice.
Yeah.
There was a
This
choice
is
made.
definitely a choice, like Around the Sun is a choice to like sit down and watch. You definitely have to be in a particular mood to want to watch this and accept what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
In very little dialogue.
That scene though, God, that hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
It has some powerful things in it. It kind of kept taking me out with the I'm going to dress like we're on Halloween. And I kept thinking of E.T. and I was like, no. So yeah, my ADD brain was going, yeah, E.T.
Yeah.
Do we care about spoilers at all?
No.
I'm okay.
No.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I'm okay.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
basically, we learned that not only are ghosts basically immortal, but we learned that history is like a loop. And he somehow winds up back at his home in a future version of Earth and sees his own ghost while he is, in fact, that ghost.
Which
And I
is
was like,
weird.
What?
Yeah. The ending
like,
becomes super weird.
A little trippy.
And then my brain immediately goes to, okay, well, is there a way for him to get out of it? Is that what they're trying to signal? Like 12 Monkeys, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, well, that happened. And I was like, I'm not going to get any resolution right now, am I?
Yeah.
You will get no answers by then.
No, movie's over. Yeah. We're
Roll
movie
the
done.
credits. Roll the credits.
And then there's
It's like,
that.
what's her name from Parks and Rec? Mona Lisa. Money, please. You know, it's just like all you wanted from me. No.
Yeah.
But yeah,
When it starts to become weird.
I didn't know anything about this one.
Yeah, it's pretty well written, as I said, for like the first 3/4 of it. But I feel like the last bit was just pulled out of your ass the morning of.
And we're watching that pulled out of your ass part because you're like, what is happening? Where is he? What is going on?
Right.
Yep.
This is where I believed that Rachel was forcing me to watch random things. No, I'm just kidding.
Why?
Was it the horse-covered drawn wagon that was?
Well, must I?
But sometimes it's not saying I could do any better because I obviously am not as creative as people getting something like this out on the screen. But it is. We've talked about a couple movies earlier too, where that ending didn't quite stick it for you, and it's almost kind of sad. Like sometimes where you said like half to 3/4 of it, you're just like yeah, and then that end, you're just like, what? You know, like, come on. What?
This one was cool. That scene was cool. Where it is.
Yeah, the little story. Yeah.
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 If I ever watch it, I'll tell you if I agree or not.
Yeah.
No, I was kidding.
But yeah, I guess I was waiting for extra.
Ooh,
awesome. Yes.
I love it.
I just made the same noise. Sorry.
I knew everyone. I was like, Corey's gonna love this.
Oh, I'm gonna shut up.
I remember wanting to watch this, then not wanting to watch it because I think I had a hate of Dakota Johnson. And then I was like, okay, then I got over it. And then, it got put on the list and I was like,
or even
okay.
Shy.
And then No, but then Corey was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." When I was telling everyone what I was seeing, I remember your fantastic excitism over this movie, and I was like, "Okay."
I think I was putting off originally before I saw it because of Shy, and for whatever reason, I'm not saying right or wrong, but there's stories or things going on in the news and things like that. And I'm like, bah, whatever. Anyway, so
yeah, okay,
I'm gonna shut up. Go.
That's okay. The Peanut Butter Falcon 2019. A young man with Down syndrome escapes his care facility to pursue his dream of becoming a wrestler. Forming an unlikely bond with a troubled fisherman, their journey becomes a warm, modern Mark Twain-style adventure.
Hell yeah. God. So, so when it comes to marketing in movies, I often feel like an overabundance of it often indicates like a general lack of quality. And this was one movie that I saw a commercial and immediately pegged it as something I had to check out, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that. I saw this, so I didn't see it until I saw it at home. I missed it in the theater. I'll admit to that. And I just didn't see anything leading up to it. And I'm in a small market, and some movies like this, they don't last very long. So if you don't get out right away to see it, you're not seeing it in the theater.
Thanks.
And I wish I would have got to the theater to see this one. It surprised me. I think both Dakota Johnson and Shia LaBeouf both exceeded my expectations on this. It's such a feel-good story too, so it's kind of hard to hate some of these sometimes. I mean, some people are like, "Oh, it's corny" or whatever. I'm like, I don't care if you think it's corny. I felt great watching this one. I don't know.
It's someone's story. Like this could be any real person with Down syndrome who wanted to be a wrestler. Like it was fantastic watching this actor who I gotta look up his name. I'm gonna look at his name.
He did a great job in it too. And I'll say there's kind of like three. So you got him, Shy and Dakota's characters. They all have their own arcs, and they both have some redemption arcs in one way or another, through the whole thing. And I don't know, it's kind of hard not to have kind of like a little like teardrop smile at the end of the thing. I don't care if that's corny or not, but I was like, I don't know, I felt good after the thing.
Yeah,
I did too. Yeah, Zach Gottsagen. Ooh, that's a Gottsagen. Zachary Robin Gottsagen.
And I love that scene.
He's got
the
what?
Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
Or with the car keys too.
Yeah.
Oh,
have you remember that? Where she's trying to bring him back, and he's like, no, we're on a mission. We're gonna go find this. And they're doing the whole, Huck Finn type thing, going down the river. And I love the story of it.
Oh yeah, no, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
I'm glad after the beginning of the month, all the doom and gloom that happened, that like stories like this came through to watch. It was really nice.
I was going to say, from some of those first ones, this one, it had some deep moments, but you had some hope, some uplifting, at the end.
You got.
Don't worry, the apocalypse comes at the end of the month with martyrs.
Oh God. But you got to go meet one of his heroes and learn how to wrestle.
So I actually loved that.
You got Mick Foley.
I love that interaction at the end where I'm blanking on his name, but he got to meet his hero, but he's like, no, it's not me. But he's just been run down by life, and he's just like, no, I'm out. But then he has that, like so many people have these like redemption arcs in it, and he's just like, you know what? I'm being selfish right now, and this kid, he came all this way. He wanted to see his hero, and he's like, I did something, and it made him feel something for what he did in his past. And then he comes tearing around with that car, and I'm like, oh yeah, come on. I don't know.
Thomas Hayden Church, is that Thomas Hayden Church?
Yep.
Yeah.
I always remember him from Wings, the old series Wings, but
yep.
No, that was a cool story, or the cool arc there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Peanut Butter Falcon's amazing.
Must watch.
Okay.
I'd say you got to check it out.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely must watch Peanut Butter Falcon. Put it on your list. Feel good. Really feel good movie. Really good.
All right, these are
this one
waning.
This one was really funny. Who's seen this?
I think I missed this one.
I have not seen
yeah.
this one.
I watched a portion of it, but yeah, this is where I started waning with the numbers. I was like, oh my gosh.
Neil Simon's Murder by Death.
It's
1976.
very aged. It's very aged.
It is. A group of famous literary detectives are invited to a mysterious mansion for a dinner party that turns into a deadly puzzle. The film parodies classic whodunits with absurd twists and exaggerated archetypes. Some of those archetypes I put down here. There will be some screenshots of some very non-PC today. This is a funny scene here. It sounded as though somebody snipped the wire. What did it sound like? Well, snip.
It was like
it's pretty good.
It was in the Pink Panther inside of the house, the mystery murder.
Yep. And speaking of Pink Panther, we have Inspector Clouseau as a very Oriental man, as you would say in this film.
Sure.
Or trying to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it was a little bit goofy and ridiculous, I was like, I really don't mind how this ends.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't happen to see a little white wang. Yeah, there's little like Mel Brooks type of humor. Oh, this is James Cromwell's first role, his premiere role.
Oh yeah, and the butler always seems to be dying halfway through it.
Yeah.
He always blows up or something.
So we have a blind butler. He falls. And then we have a maid who comes in and she cannot speak or hear. And he cannot see anything. So it's just the absurd comedy. It's just, I was laughing the entire time. It's like one of those comedies that my father would have loved because it reminded me so much of the humor that is in like the Pink Panther movies and the Mel Brooks films and everything like that.
So would this kind of carry over to what? So I have not seen this one, but would it kind of carry over to what then did like Clue kind of pull from this one? Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The Clue is a
Peter
little
Falk.
more serious, though. This one was pure ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even care. They just looked for ways to enjoy themselves. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god,
that painting. Oh my gosh. That's a nightmare fuel.
Yeah, it is. God damn.
Okay, I got to know. Is this a recommend or not? I have not.
Wouldn't be
seen
hard to
this one.
sniff out the Chinaman.
In the right setting, yeah.
Yeah, if you're in just for some goofy, fun humor.
Yeah, goofy dumbness.
Slapstick humor.
It has
Yes.
a lot of direct, receptions of what the jokes were.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fun.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was a good film. Yeah.
When you were allowed to get away with dumb things.
Oh god.
Yeah. When you were allowed to say Chinaman in a movie.
Well, so they have the television show the movie The Naked Gun actually came from a TV show.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they only did like 4 to 5 episodes, but the amount of random weird stuff. So they go, would you like to step out into my Asian garden? And sure enough, they legitimately have Asian people just standing in flower pots. It's like, are you serious? This is what's on the TV right now. But
awesome.
It was when it was received, it was just, and they're real humans just standing there in the flower.
I wonder how much they got paid to do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that would be fantastic.
That'd be maybe something to do. Go back and recap comedy movies from each decade.
Yeah.
And the changes or swings you see in some of the things. That would be interesting. But
that would be interesting.
Because there's definitely some changes over the decades. I'll say that. But.
Yeah, but comedy is pretty universal, I feel.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad, but there's changes. So when you're talking about even this movie right here, like I don't see that rolling out today. Kind of a thing. But
yeah, the stylistic differences would be cool.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Movies that wouldn't come out today. I found out that they are making a sequel to this, and I was like, "What?"
Huh?
And yeah, before Terrence Stamp passed away, he actually filmed all his scenes for it. So,
wow,
no.
I know
that dedication is crazy.
This one was difficult for me.
Really? Oh,
I've not seen this one.
I guess it wasn't difficult for me because I used to work at a drag brunch in Boston, and I'm one of those.
Wait, a drag brunch.
See,
so they had breakfast or a brunch.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All
I
right.
don't know,
as long as the food's good, I'd be down.
Oh, it was good. Yep. And every Sunday I got fed. It was wonderful.
I was gonna say, if it's brunch, you just don't play around with brunch. I mean, you got to make sure you got the good food to go with it. So,
right.
Interesting. Okay, so this brought you back to those days, huh?
Brought me back some good memories.
There you go. All right.
All right.
Shout out to what is the place?
Shout out to that place.
No.
That one place. You know who you are.
Carrie Nation. Oh my god. No, because it's a woman's name. It's Carrie Nation in Boston. To go to their drag brunch if they still have it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, if the brunch is good enough, I'll stop by.
So, short story
1994.
Yeah, go ahead.
A little bit ago, a friend of mine was going to be doing like a performance on stage over in like about an hour away from me. So I went to go check it out. But I showed up about 3 hours early, and they were doing a drag show. And I was like, I'm not sure I'm in the right spot. Huh.
You were in the right spot.
Were you in the right spot?
I wasn't exactly the right spot.
Was in the right spot.
I was waiting for the punch there. At the end, like I was or was not in the right spot.
Yeah. That was just funny because I came here to see a vaudeville show. What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
But that brunch biscuits and gravy was wonderful. I don't care what they were doing.
Right.
2 drag performers and a transgender woman travel across the Australian outback in a flamboyant bus named Priscilla. Their road trip blends camp, heart, and resilience as they confront prejudice and find community.
Flamboyant.
Do you have the year this came out?
1994.
Oh, 94. Okay.
Hugo Weaving.
Oh, dude. I was going to say, as soon as you brought that up, that's Matrix dude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yeah. Terrence Stamp.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. They got some names in this.
And Guy Pearce.
Lots.
And Priscilla.
Look at that.
Yeah.
A lot of big names.
Yep. A lot of big names.
Maybe at the time they were kind of up and coming kind of a thing, but as soon as I saw his face, I'm like Matrix. when he's like torturing Morpheus or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know?
So
sorry, I know I'm
go ahead.
I'm great at sidetracking everybody, but I was watching a little interview. Samara Weaving is his niece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like watching it. I'm like, what? Anyway, keep on going. But I that kind of blew me away for some reason.
I actually thought it was his daughter, but then someone told me it was niece, and I was like, okay, that makes much more sense. Yeah. But yeah. So Enigma, you couldn't get through this?
No, it just I don't know, the storyline or whatever, it just was not hitting with me, and so I was just like, I can't. Nothing personal. It was just
I can't get behind that.
That's why I was saying. I was like, I started waning on some of the when we were getting to the end because it was just like I don't have enough days, And I was like, I'm just gonna have to surrender a couple of these. And
how many days of my life I have left? How many movies am I going to watch in this? And this is not going to be one of them.
What is Rachel doing to me?
And then when we get when we get to the Diva for National Puzzle Day, and then we got to Martyrs, and I was just like, all right, I can't.
Who directed this one?
Man, hold on. I'll look it up right now.
Sorry.
Stephen Elliott.
Okay, not who I was thinking. Sorry, I just was curious who directed it. But
no, that's okay. Yeah, he's doing a sequel.
Why?
Why?
Are all those people going to come back for it?
Yeah, apparently.
Reprise roles and go for it.
Stamp. It said Stamp agreed to do a sequel a few years ago.
Was that Stamp?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I cut you all completely off, but that last
nope, that was Terrence Stamp.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
He agreed to do the sequel a few years ago, and we've been particularly busy over the past year, but he died in August of 2025. So the blessing of the cast and the financiers, Stamp spent the final months of his life pre-filming his scenes.
That's nuts.
And that's yeah.
But that shows his commitment to it, I guess. I mean,
that's wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this next one, I'm going to play the thing. So I don't know if anyone. Chocolat, the first film by Claire Denis, horrible film.
I've never seen it.
I'm already scratching myself because I'm like, ugh. 1988.
Okay. That visual is weird.
Set in colonial Cameroon, the film follows a French woman reflecting on her childhood and her family's complex relationship with their African houseboy. It explores power, desire, and the unspoken tensions of colonial life. Basically, this young girl tells you the story about how her mom was a whore and wanted to be with the African man, and because she couldn't, she tells her husband to demote him, and the girl doesn't understand, and then movie over. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was just like, you stop halfway through. Why? So
what is this movie? And then most of the movie you're watching like all of the horrible stuff that they did, the way that people were treated back then when you were a lower class and with an upper class. And I was just like, I am not in the mood to be watching this.
This reminded me of the other French film that we had seen, and I was just like, are we supposed to have, like, is there a relation to how French films are leaving everything open-ended?
Yeah.
It happens.
Like, again, with the French films, are we supposed to have sympathy with the way the choices that you've made in your life? No, I don't think so. Like, yeah.
I was like, you could break this cycle. You could, choose, but yeah, they just seem to just let it happen to them.
Yeah. So yeah, very boring movie. It was just a drag to get through, and I just nah. I mean, if you like watching stuff about colonization, the way that people were treated back then, I'm pretty sure that was pretty accurate. The scenery, I'm pretty sure they filmed pretty much in Cameroon. But otherwise, just.
So that character of her. So I have not seen this, but are they trying to make you feel sympathetic to her, even though I know you don't? It doesn't sound like you're sympathetic to her, which I'm not making any jokes about because I've never seen this before. But do you feel that they're trying to make you?
I think they were trying to make us sympathetic to the mom and her situation.
Yeah, but you're like, no.
No, bitch, no.
Okay. No, I was just curious because I've heard some movies like that where they like try to lay the sympathy on somebody that you're just like, no.
Yeah, you're not a good person.
No. But I haven't seen it, so I can't. But I was just curious if that was landing that way.
Yeah.
All right, so don't put this to the top of the list.
Yeah, not for me again.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to fast forward through.
You're trying to get through it faster. Skip. Did everybody else see it? I just didn't see it. Proctophile, do you see it?
I said nope.
No. Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No worries.
Oh, there we go. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Cache.
If you wait long enough, I'll bring up a movie we've already talked about and ask if everybody's seen it or not.
2005, Cache.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you on your third one yet?
No, I love it. I love getting kickback. I love this is why I love doing live streams. Anyway, I'm going to shut up, but keep going.
A Parisian couple begins receiving anonymous surveillance tapes that suggest someone is watching them. As the mystery deepens, buried guilt and past injustices surface in unsettling ways.
This one was cool. It reminds me of the movie The Gift.
With not Claire, Kate Blanchett.
No, Joel.
Oh, that Gift. Okay.
Oh, that one's messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Joel Edgerton.
Yeah.
And Bateman.
Bateman. Yeah.
Bateman.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's leaving specific gifts, and then this one, they're leaving clues of basically like, what warning are you giving to these people? Why? But it's intriguing. It's like, what secrets are you guys hiding from each other?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was nice unraveling this mystery. I had heard about this film from when I used to watch foreign films like a long, long time ago, and then was like constantly doing it on the film festival circuit, whatever was showing up in Cannes or TIFF or whatever. I was like, oh, I'm watching that one next. So I remember when this came out in 2005, I was like, oh, Cache, all right, I'll get behind my French people. I can do this. I am good.
I know her. Binoche. I know her from something too.
Juliette Binoche, yes. She's good. She's a very good actress. Yeah.
I know I've seen her in another film. I have not seen this film, but I know I've seen her in other things. But... Anyway, sorry.
And again, like you were saying with French films, now remembering this, they do leave some things open-ended. I was just like, you actually never realize who these things come from. And you're like, oh, wait a second. That's a film. That's a film, a video right there that someone could make. Oh, there's my battery. I'll be right back. My other battery is charging.
We got to delete it about these, him coming up with some of these ideas. Just leave random gifts on people's doorstep.
Sounds like a weird prank.
Well, the thing is like it's like you're MacGuffing them to confess things that you yourself might not even know about. So,
Huh. Okay. It's a funky idea.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I was going to say one. I know, another sidetrack from me, but a French film with the videos and like going off. Have you ever seen Tell No One?
No.
If you haven't,
no.
Please check it out.
Okay, I gotta write it down. Tell No One.
Tell No One. From
2006.
Yep.
Yeah.
This stupid movie, Diva. Tell No One. We're on Diva now, and I'm just going to let this continue playing.
I was going to say, I'll stop talking, but the French film and the videos, that made me think of that one. That's definitely worth checking out if you haven't seen it. In my opinion, in my humble opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. Diva, oh my goodness gracious, just absolutely. Did you watch this Enigma?
I did not. I waned on this one. Did I miss anything horrible?
No, this was very, very boring. This
Okay.
a lot of I don't know what these old French films have that they're just super boring. But let's see here. 1981. My goodness, it's when I was born.
Well, this is, during a
Get
time
out of here. 81? Come on.
the foreign movie industry was not amazing, I guess, at this time. I mean, there are much better films, but yeah, it was just like no.
I didn't care for any of the characters. I didn't care for the storyline. Okay, where am I? A young mail carrier becomes entangled in a dangerous conspiracy after secretly recording an opera singer's performance. The film blends pop art style, crime thriller energy, and romantic obsession. And it was boring.
It sounded more exciting.
Yeah.
What you read sounded more exciting than what you're saying.
I know. I believe this will be the second movie that also shows that Metropolitan Station. I don't know if I got a picture in it, but a picture from it. But yeah, a very famous station to film at.
Cool.
The guy right there in the glasses was also in that movie Amelie, so he's a very famous French actor.
Actor.
Actor. All right. Boring.
Oh,
Boring.
He was
Got to
running.
get to the good one.
The good one?
Oh,
you've had some
smidge
good
too
ones
far.
along the way.
Smidge too far. Smidge too far.
You wanna jump
Go
straight
back
to
one.
Martyrs?
Okay. Here we go.
The title.
So you're going to another French movie?
Yeah, but this one was good. Martyrs.
Here we go.
2008. A traumatized woman seeks revenge on the people who abused her as a child, only to uncover a cult obsessed with transcending suffering. The film shifts from revenge horror to existential nightmare.
Buckle up, bitches, because we're going in.
Well, this one was intriguing. I felt, I guess it was some other films, more recent films, kind of mimic this. I guess. Not sure if we use it as a staple. Yeah.
I've not seen it, but I've heard. Be ready. There's some French extreme movie horror type movies, and this I think falls into that.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's pretty rough to watch in a lot of places. But yeah, that's pretty much the goal. And yeah, they pulled it off. They do not hold back any punches, both literally or figuratively. And yeah. But I do like that as far as plots go, it's not like a lot of horror movies where it's just like gore porn for the sake of gore porn. There is actually a purpose to it, even if it is a really twisted one.
Yeah. What is it? I was thinking of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and that entire trilogy.
God, face.
I'm kind of spooked out. I haven't watched this.
I can't believe they actually remade this. When was the remake? Was it like 20?
They did?
Yeah, they did.
But I heard it didn't touch, didn't even come close to the original. I heard, but,
thank God.
Like
2015?
Oh, okay.
Huh. I heard just watch the original if you really want to go into it. And you have to decide whether you want to go into it, but if you do, that's the one to go to.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know if you guys are like me at all, but whenever I see like problems or situations in movies, I tend to try to think of solutions to it. Like, how do we get out of this? Or how do we come back from this? And the things this poor woman goes through, especially at the end, I was like, what do you even do at this point? Like, she's just a face. What the fuck? And yeah,
I've heard it's pretty brutal.
A lot of it. I remember watching this thinking, I hope Nadia really liked all the special effects in this, because it was gruesome.
So this one, I always hear this one being talked about along the lines of like High Tension as well. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I loved High Tension.
But
yes,
I've always hear those being kind of talked about in the same, and I've not seen either one of them, but I hear both of them kind of being talked about in the same circle a little bit, but right or wrong, but I do.
Yeah. High Tension. I remember watching that film. It was the movie that introduced me to Muse, actually.
See what I mean? She's just a face.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, you got to be in the right spot to watch this one, because it's just know it goes all the way, and it doesn't. The camera doesn't pull away, kind of a thing.
Very much.
Yeah.
Not one bit. It is, and you're like, oh.
They refuse.
Right.
But that's the same thing I've heard about some. So I've watched some South Korean horror or like thriller type movies, and they're like, when they go deep into stuff, they don't pull the shot away. They keep the cameras right on there, and they're showing the whole thing. And I think I've heard that like with movies like this, where you know the horrible stuff that's happening, but you're going to see it too. They don't pull the shot away from it. And like I said, I haven't seen it, so I don't know that for a fact, but I've heard that is what happens with this one.
They're like, you will watch.
Yeah, this is what's happening, so you're going to see it, kind of a thing. But,
yeah, kind of.
All right. Gentlemen, thank you for this wonderful ride. We have reached January 31st anniversary.
Woo!
This movie
was
awesome. We did it. This movie came out last year in 2025, and I remember when it came out, and it was silently swept under the rug, I think. Yeah. And Proc and I agree, everyone should see this movie.
100%.
A couple's milestone celebration becomes a tense emotional reckoning as long buried truths surface. The story examines love, resentment, and the fragile narratives people build around their relationships. And that's not even like really telling the story. I'm just like going to give the pictures.
That is the most spoiler-free description ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this also has Diane Lane. What's his name? Green Lantern's guy is going to be in it.
Ryan Reynolds? No, I'm just kidding.
Nathan Fillion? Holy shit.
Kyle Chandler. Kyle Chandler, Diane Lane, Madeline Brewer, Zoe Dutch, who I just learned is Back to the Future's daughter, Leah Thompson. Yep, Leah Thompson's daughter. I was like, oh,
for real?
That's cool. Yep. Dylan O'Brien's in this, the one from the Maze Runner. They all do a fantastic job. The siblings are played by McKenna Grace and Madeline Brewer, and it's really, really good. It's you think it's going to be political, but it's not really. It's more of a message of values and what values mean to you, whatever they may be.
Interesting.
So I'll have to look that up. I have not seen that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
So out of the month, what are your big heavy hitters? Do you have any? Not to go off track here, but out of all of them we've been talking about so far, do you have? And you don't have to say this is my favorite movie ever, but do you have, even you can name more than one too? But do you have one, a few, whatever that really you're like, wow, those caught me out, whether it caught you off guard or really hit you hard, that are kind of top of the list for the month for you?
If I had to put them in categories, I would say if you want to laugh, I would recommend The Murder by Death. That was really funny.
Yeah.
I would say if you, it unfortunately is the only Western on here, but watch The Outlaw Josie Wales, really good Western. For drama, I mean, I would have to pick one, either Dream Scenario or Pig. I mean, they're both on here for like that reason. Yep. That's a tie, a Nick tie. And a Nick tie. And this movie, Anniversary. I really want people to see this movie because I'd love to see what everyone's take on it is. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and watch Martyrs for some horror.
Watch Martyrs. You've been sleeping too soundly.
There you go. You got your 5 categories.
If you want nightmare fuel, please watch Martyrs. No, I was just curious if there was like, yeah, that's cool to hear. Just all those, you had a lot of great ones in there. Some I've seen, some I haven't, but it's cool to hear if there's some that kind of pulled forward for you that you'd be like, oh yeah, please check this one out. You know, over. Not saying you don't like the other ones, but if there's some that kind of pull to the forefront.
Right, like Rare Birds is a high honorable mention. Like,
Rare Birds was just too funny.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So your top ones for me would definitely be Dream Scenario is easily number 1.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, like that movie is fucking flawless, and
watch that one.
No, Nick Cage knocked that one out straight out of the park. It's fucking amazing. I'd already seen Peanut Butter Falcon, but it's definitely out there too. Better Life Through Chemistry really caught me off guard. I was genuinely surprised by how endearing all of that was and how funny fucking Sam Rockwell's performance was. And again, like, he's the kind of guy that spans that range of, you know, I could see this guy lose without flinching to being, I am fully behind this guy. He just beat his wife in a triathlon, and then when she was getting all passive aggressive, he just tossed her on the bud and fucked her. Hell yeah.
Yep.
So marking that down to no, it's okay.
Honey, you want to sit and watch this movie?
Yeah, exactly. Family movie night. We're going. But it's up there. I mean, like, you enjoyed the movie though, right?
No, it was great.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it.
I always love hearing that. Sorry, I keep on talking, but I always love hearing other people, what they get into, what they enjoy, and it's fun to get some of these recommendations that I have not come across before. So it's fun to, put that on the list and try to get the watch in.
Yeah. I'm excited that you put some on your list. I was thinking, especially since you recommended the Peanut Butter Falcon, I was like, oh, Corey's got to check some of these out. So, but yes, definitely.
I have a soft spot for that one. I'll say that.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, well, I have kept you gentlemen here for way too long, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for coming and hanging out with me, watching some of these movies. Proc, especially you. January was just fantastic. It was a blast, and I am continuing it, even though I have stopped the Discord invites because I'm no longer on that platform, and so I'm just watching the movies on my own. Plus, no one really was showing up because no one's not like me that has nothing to do every single day. So
no, Rachel, Rachel, I will say this. Sorry, not to like throw that out there. I will say it's tough. I'll say, like, hitting different platforms and like getting out there and doing things. It's hard. Some people, and I'm probably the same way too, but some people like have like a platform they go to, and it's hard to get them to check out another one. So I wouldn't take that personally against yourself. 100%. Like some people will be following you on YouTube, but they just will not download Discord and like go out to or Twitch or whatever. So please don't let that be a deterrent for you. Keep going. Have fun with it. But it's hard to, some people are, it's like, this is the thing I go to, and it's hard to get them to check a different one out. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. And it's not so much like me stopping. I definitely am still watching them. And as soon as I actually have found something called Cast, which is different from, I guess, Discord, which allows you to share with a link that is just the link for the movie. So I think starting like once I'm done with my traveling that's coming up with high school graduations back to back, then I'm going to probably start July 1st inviting people back again once I can get that system up and going, because I enjoyed watching movies with people and especially with Proc, and it was so much fun. So but that platform really burst my bubble.
It was amazing.
I know. My notes are on there. Oh, you stupid platform. Okay.
But we're not going to talk about that. Moving on.
No. Positive.
You and I can trauma bond about it later.
Oh,
God.
Yes.
What do you have going on next?
Probably just mystery movie night. And like I was saying, I was telling everyone I was trying to do Ready or Not 2 and kind of do a video for that and kind of give a small, homage to my enjoyment of that. So hopefully those are the two things, the mystery movies and that.
All right. Nice. Rock?
Well, thanks to the aforementioned Discord bullshit, pretty much all my plans are up in smoke. The only thing I might be able to arrange in the near-ish future would be like a stream with Kyle Corwith. Recently, we did an interview with him, and he and I challenged each other to watch a movie of each other's choice.
Oh.
And at some point, I would really like to arrange a stream with him to discuss our thoughts and opinions.
I would love to be their front seat. Yes.
Why you suffer through that movie? I'm just kidding.
Corey?
Okay, so he chose Passengers for me, and I chose A Silent Voice for him.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting conversation. Yeah.
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 And he and I kind of bounce off each other really well. So
yeah. That's fun to do. That's been the funnest thing, me joining in with all this crazy stuff. It's fun bumping into people where you can have that back and forth, like in fun, like talking about movies, or even if you disagree, you're at the end of it, you're just like, oh yeah, that was fun. You gotta walk away, and it's like, okay, if you didn't like it or they liked it or whatever, or vice versa. But it's cool to be able to have the outlet to talk about these things. So
yeah. Well, he's one of those guys. Like I naturally just kind of want to like poke at him.
Yeah. Oh, he'll give it back too. It's
right. Oh yeah. Like so like there's one day where like he's wearing this fancier fucking like pleated leather jacket thing, and I was like Kyle, whose couch are you wearing? He's like he's like your mom's.
But see, that's like fun. That's like that's me hanging out with friends back in.
Oh no, Corey, you muted yourself.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
For a second, I thought that was a problem on my end.
No, it was mine. I accidentally smacked my mouse there.
No.
That's not bad. So anyway,
what?
No,
is that a euphemism?
No, I'm just saying it's kind of funny when you have that friendships where you can kind of like poke fun at each other, and then it's all in good fun, and you have a good time with it. And at the end of the day, you get a good fun talk about some movies. So.
What you got, Corey, coming up? I watched your Lego stream last night.
Yeah. Oh, it was kind of a little bit of a train wreck, but we got her going a little bit way off of my beaten path, but I have some sets I want to put together. So I'm like, well, if I'm doing it anyway, I'll put it on a stream and see if anybody shows up. And yeah,
there you go.
It was fun having some people come out and say hi, and always have fun hanging out with that. But I'll say this Friday, gonna be hanging out my regular lunch stream, 1 p.m. Central, and then 6 p.m. Central. I'll have Anthony, Ashley, and Sin on for a little bit to talk about some space movies.
Yay, okay.
So
good.
We'll be hanging out and doing that, but more things to come. But that's the immediate future. So
nice.
And thanks for having me on.
You get to rewind all of this 3.5 hours and watch it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're gonna have to watch the whole thing. I don't want to hear a recap of it, Paul. Name every movie. Right. Name every movie that was spoken about tonight.
That's right. And then on your stream, there's going to be a quiz.
Thirsty Thursday test stream.
Thirsty Thursday test. Thirsty Thursday pop quiz.
Yep.
As for myself, I have a couple of videos that I'm finishing up in case you missed it. Movies, TV shows that came out in January, February, March, April, putting together some things just in case you might have not seen them. And I'll be putting together another one of these when I can for everything that was watched in February. So with that being said, thank you all to my panel for showing up, Enigma, Proc, and Corey. Thank you all to those who are watching on the replay. Thank you to those who showed up in chat. Thank you so much to everyone, and a good night.
See.
I'm too old for this shit.
The only way to stay out of trouble is to grow old, so I guess I'll concentrate on that.